Loot Crate is a subscription service that brings to you at your home a nice package or a crate of random comic items, gaming items, and other cool gear. It's like going to a Comic Con, but having it delivered to your house. You can subscribe for the monthly service by using our special promo code where you save 10%. Try forward slash, I'm sorry, trylootcrate.com/B then BTI. I'll say that again since I messed it up. www.trylootcrate.com/B then BTI.
What happened last time when you didn't put in the /B then BTI?
Oh, but I am a recent subscriber to Loot Crate. Actually, their pet crate version of it, which is really cool. Loot Crate has different branches of different items you can get delivered to your home, whether they're anime, WWE, pets, and or random comic type stuff.
Video games as well.
Video games as well, yes. But make sure you put in that code. That way you do save your 10%, and then it gives us a nice little credit showing that you found Loot Crate through us. So once again, it's bridge, like bridge that you don't want to burn from a previous employer. 10 to save you guys 10% and get Loot Crate. So now on to the show.
I don't care if you've been searching for your golden ticket with Willy Wonka all night. If you are, smash that like button. Welcome to Black and the Black Tales Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the Dro. Smoke me out there with that dang shit on my left. Stitch.
New Harmony, 386-9042. Call me.
What?
Harmony.
What? Okay.
Because they follow us on Instagram.
Yeah, there you go.
You never know.
On my far right, on my far right, engineer on the 1 2 talk people on the 3 the post Chronos.
Set your phasers to dank.
Oh, I like it. In the middle, we have the oldest ninja in the world, the old ninja.
Make sure you click and subscribe that like button, or else you and your homies might be lying in chalk.
Oh, goddamn. Last but not least, your boy Blue.
You will see that this podcast is part of your imagination.
Oh, I love it. Man, we should probably start with the RIPs.
We definitely should start with
It was supposed to be Fifth Harmony. I got flustered thinking about those five girls.
Oh.
What'd you say?
Bust some new nuts.
Yeah, I said like one harmony or something. I was trying
said
to
New Harmony. 6 Harmony or something. New
too
Harmony.
busy trying to figure out which one of the 5 I love the most.
Oh.
I know it's one of my favorite.
Back up.
I was thinking, this is very off topic.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
Back up in here with the RIP. So, who do we have a shout out to on the RIP month? Who wants to handle this one?
I'll take this one.
Go ahead.
So, was it yesterday? The great and honorable Gene Wilder passed away. He was 83 years
I
old.
almost spilled beer on my fucking laptop.
I had no idea, but he died from complications from Alzheimer's disease. So I
sad.
guess, I don't know if they shared it publicly or if he was, privately suffering, unfortunately, but he is I want to say a comic genius. He's been in a ton of movies, some of which are still have influence to this day. Some quick ones, real quick. He's in See No Evil, Hear No Evil with Richard Pryor, which he's done numerous movies with.
Yes.
Haunted Honeymoon, The Woman in Red, Stir Crazy, also with Richard Pryor.
Oh, I forgot the woman.
Blazing Saddles, goddammit.
Classic movies such as The Frisco Kid, Blazing Saddles, Young Frankenstein, and the one that is still shown today, Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Fucking great.
And in the Wally West Chocolate Factory, like I said earlier today on the fucking Forticast.
Mhm.
I'll fuck it up all kind of ways.
God dang, yeah. So I didn't know that Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory came out in '71.
Damn, it is an
Damn,
old ass movie.
Old movie, and it is still played around like Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
and Christmas every time.
And it's so much better than the old ones. I remember we actually talked about
The
it.
new one.
I
The new one was fucking garbage.
Yeah,
I like the new one.
Yeah.
You like Johnny
That's
Depp?
you're an awful person.
Oh,
Yeah. And for those that
I
don't,
like them both.
for those that don't know, maybe they're just young, but he's the guy from the condescending meme.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you talk to people today, a lot of people are like, "Oh, this is from Willy Wonka." Like everybody does.
Well, yeah. I'm just saying for those that just are all completely enwrapped in meme culture.
Yeah.
You've used his meme.
Yes.
Yeah, that's for sure. But I think a lot of people who've definitely seen Charlie and the Chocolate Factory went back to watch Willy Wonka and was like, oh,
Hopefully they did.
this is different. Yeah, hopefully you did.
Because the first one was about fucking just killing little kids.
Yeah, I mean, there's still,
That shit was dark.
yeah, there's still Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory memes to this day.
Yep.
But Gene Wilder, he was a pioneer in movies. He was about equality in movies.
I want to say he's probably one of the few white people who can get away with blackface.
Oh, he did have blackface.
He did have blackface.
I remember that
He's
now.
like, yo, my man. He's all talking about jive turkey.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
Josh
him-
Turkey.
yeah, he did.
That's cool.
He did. Fun fact, Kevin Spacey is in Hear No Evil, See No Evil. He has one line and he plays a henchman. He shares a scene with the two late greats, Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder.
Nice.
That's a great movie. Even to this day, it still holds up.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Super sad.
it's a
Yeah.
sad loss. I mean, I think the last great comic genius for me is Mel Brooks. So I hope he still stays with us for a little longer. But Gene, shout out to you. You left an amazing legacy. Sorry to hear about your passing, but I know I will definitely cherish all your movies.
Yeah. Everyone I've seen has been great. So awesome. Do you want to do some on a different note? Want to do some shout outs for this week?
I guess we can do our what is it? Our
Our-
fan of the week.
Yeah, let's do that.
Well,
I like that.
it's somebody you already know though. It's Earth Girls Are Easy. So thank you,
I
ladies.
almost spit out my drink. God dang.
Yeah.
Well, earlier, I think the other day I saw somebody else actually had like 9 listens, but
I might have the other day or something. Maybe listen all on the same day. But
That's all right. We
and
appreciate
the
it.
next person down was
Be
John
thankful.
John Levin. So yeah,
Very nice. We appreciate it.
yeah. Thanks for listening.
Yeah, thanks for the support.
And here's my other thing too. We need to go on the iTunes. We have gotten some really great reviews. We
Oh,
need
yeah.
to read some of those.
We're all 5 stars.
Yeah, so I love it.
Sweet, yeah,
oh
good.
yeah, I meant to print some of them out because some of them were fucking funny. Like,
Yeah.
like some about they wish that they could give more eggplants instead of the stars.
Yeah. Great, man.
Yeah.
Actually, if you bullshit, I can pull it up.
We got some
Yeah.
good ass fans.
Yeah, dude, I love them.
Wait, when are we looking? Oh, who else? Oh, we should shout out.
And we talk about real dolls.
Yeah, we did.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and the strain, of course.
Yeah, so we've had a couple listens on that. Go give that a listen. Check out on our website, pinheadproductions.com, and go back and check out all of our S-Class interviews. I think they're separated on the website. Or you can go on YouTube also, and they're on our channel.
Good shit.
Sorry, I gotta pull up fucking bullshit iTunes
There you go.
to read this. Sorry,
Yeah.
I don't like iTunes, but thank you for rating us.
Yeah, exactly. We will take it.
I'm not too. I mean,
Well,
iTunes is alright.
While he's doing that, and we can certainly jump back, but why don't we go into this Heroes and Coffee a bit? Not Heroes.
God
and Coffee,
damn.
Heroes and Villains.
Shout out to Heroes and Coffee. We know that you guys fuck with us heavy.
Yes.
Miss Phoenix Shanklin.
Yeah, Secret Bank.
Yeah, so
Heroes
this
and
past
Villains.
weekend was Heroes and Villains Fan Fest in San Jose. Your boy Old Ninja went and checked it out.
Stitch didn't go with you?
No, Stitch did not go. He
Nah.
like, he'd rather have date night.
Oh.
He had to wash some dishes. Make sure they get clean.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was an interesting event. It was way smaller than Silicon Valley Comic Con.
Yeah.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah, way smaller.
Wow.
How long was the line for Amel?
Emil had a couple lines, so he came in
Who's
back and
Emil?
forth. Stephen Emil.
Stephen
So he
Arrow.
plays Arrow on the TV show Arrow.
Just
Or he
read
plays
out there,
Oliver
yeah.
Queen, I'm sorry, on the TV show Arrow. But-
Casey Jones also from Ninja Turtles.
Oh yeah, that's right. So he was in and out quick. Actually, there was a couple people that had long lines. So Chloe Bennett, who plays Quake, aka Daisy Johnson on Agents of Shield.
Shit.
Guy.
Sorry.
She's
She
not.
just wiped your mouth.
She,
Yeah.
Come on this cast.
yeah, for real. She had a really long
She
line.
come on to say, fuck this guy.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So she had a really long line. Clark Lee, he had a really long line as well. At first, the kid Chandler
Riggs.
Yeah, Chandler Riggs. He had a line when I first got there. Then after that, like people kind of
Chandler Riggs is Carl
on
from
Walking Dead. Yeah.
Yeah, because didn't you take a picture in the line? There's like nobody in line?
Yeah, that was later on in the
Oh,
day.
okay.
When I first got there, he had a huge line. And then after that, I think people were like, "Oh, I'm done with this guy."
Cool.
There was also Charlotte Riggs, who plays Mama Smoke, who plays Felicia Smoke's mom.
Oh, yeah.
She was there. Paula Blackthorne was there.
Guilty Mills, though. That's
Yeah,
what she is.
she's fucking bad in person.
Yeah, nice.
Emily Devane, she plays Belle on Once Upon a Time.
Nobody give a fuck about that
She's
shit.
bad as fuck. I'm sorry.
Whatever. But tell me about Iris. How'd she smell?
Oh!
I want to know.
With that mouth.
Oh, man. Hashtag Black Girl Magic. Candace Patton.
Yeah.
She was there in all her black chocolate goodness.
Mm.
Ooh, man, she was bad. She had a pretty long line as well. She was fun. I went to the Flash panel,
Okay.
and she was cool. It's funny because actually Robbie Amell was there, and that dude's fucking hilarious.
Is that Stephen Amell's brother?
It's his cousin.
Oh, okay.
So he's fucking hilarious. He's super geeky. He's like really big into the Teen Titans thing, and he always makes.
Wait, Teen Titans Go or Teen Titans?
Fuck your Teen Titans.
Oh,
Yeah, the goddamn children.
You better call security on
Yeah.
that.
Best show in the world.
That show's fucking hilarious. They even made fun of the 80s.
Fuck your Teen Titans Go.
Oh.
Fuck that shit.
We gonna have them guests on here.
Yeah.
Get me Tara Strong.
Tara Strong, I will allow it because she's already queen. Not that Teen Titans Go bullshit.
Whatever.
Anyway, Robin Mill is cool because he had like great ideas for Teen Titans. He keeps plugging that because he did that before at another con of, when it was going to be on TNT, and he also had some ideas about Bruce Wayne coming up on Arrow or the Arrowverse. So that dude's pretty funny.
That ain't never gonna happen, you know.
I know it's not, but him and Stephen Amell joke about it. There's a few other stars, from Once Upon a Time. Almost all of Arrow was there except for Felicity Smoke, Emily Bett Rickards. She
I
was
mean,
Man.
I don't
she
even
was
mad.
not there.
Was she supposed to
Good.
be there?
I don't think so.
I would have flipped over tables then.
Yeah, she wasn't there. It was weird because like these stars are all sitting there and you're like literally like 10, 15 feet from them and they're just chill. Oh, the guy who plays Teddy Sears, he's going to be on the new 24. Teddy Sears, who plays Zoom on The Flash.
Oh, okay. All right.
So he's also plugged that he's going to be on the new 24. When that
cool.
drops.
Well,
It's
he's
the,
not gonna be Mike Bauer or whatever on there, right?
Jack
no.
Bauer.
So the guy who played Dr. Dre, he's the new quote unquote Jack Bauer.
It's black. His name is Black Power.
Oh! You gotta have to trademark that one. I like that. Let's go there.
Black Dre.
So he's supposed to be the new Jack Bauer. But that show drops the Super Bowl Sunday, I guess. So it's
That's
right after
next
Super Bowl.
year.
Yeah, that's when it drops.
All right.
So there you go.
Good shit.
Yeah, it was an interesting time. It's cool. Lots of stars. There you go.
All right. Kronos has iTunes up. What you got?
Yeah, so we can read a few of these. It's funny because some of these are before we knew the people.
Yeah.
And yeah, so the first one that we ever got that wasn't from one of us.
Yeah.
What do you mean? None of those are from us.
Anyway, it was by Mystique, and this is back in like September of 2015.
Oh, nice.
So thanks for listening. I hope you're still listening. And she said, "Love this podcast. It is hilarious. It is hilariously dank and makes my gym time more bearable. Queen of Spades for life."
Oh! Yeah. Yeah.
We got another one from.
See the number?
That's Lilo.
Why are you breaking the fourth wall?
Fucking shit up. God dang it.
All right. Let's see. Nobody. I don't think anybody knows this one. Hell 0220.
Nah, yeah.
Maybe it's Hello 220?
Maybe.
Wow, I
I
forget.
think it's Hell 2. Well, whatever. Anyway, said love it. Laughed my behind off. What, you can't fucking curse? Just kidding. Laughed my behind off during the drunk cast. Can't wait for another one, which we did. Hope you liked it. These guys are genius. Great thought. So,
Shit.
cool.
Nice.
Shout out to that girl.
And then, well, Pre-Rec Live gave us one. Should we on there? I mean, we don't now.
Yeah, why
Yeah,
not?
fuck it. Highlight of my midweek. Podcast is great. The guys are hilarious. Such an enjoyable podcast to listen to every week. I tune in to the live stream on YouTube and interact. Top notch.
Nice.
I don't see you
yeah.
tonight, though. Where you guys at?
Yeah.
Where you at, though?
One more, I think we'll be done.
Yeah, one more.
All right, this is from Shingen the Ruler.
Ooh, I like that name.
Fucking name. God damn. After listening to this podcast, I've become more muscular, intelligent. I can't even say this word. Erudite. Sorry, I'm kind of. I don't even know what that means.
Erudite, I believe, is the word.
Yeah. Damn, I feel
Let's
like
keep,
right now.
let's keep rolling with it.
And handsome.
All right.
Particularly enjoy the cultural/entertainment commentary and the jiu-jitsu episodes as they present an inside point of view from within an academy.
Nice.
So thank you. I hope you listen to the Jitscast on Cronus Does because it's not
Sweet.
under Black and White Infinity anymore. So,
GoToHeadProductions.com.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah,
Good
thanks.
shit.
Scroll down a little bit.
Yeah, there's a few.
There's a whole bunch.
Yeah, but we ain't gonna read all of them.
That's just a few.
We don't gotta
Yeah.
jack off the whole time.
Yeah.
Feel free to leave us comments and we'll read them on air. We'll
Hell
take
yeah.
a couple, we'll read them out loud and give you guys shout outs.
So if you're a Queen of Spades, just slide into our DM.
Just his DMs. We're all accounted for.
Yeah, but I
Did
mean,
you read some of the titles that they have on there?
Yeah, pretty funny.
Like
5 eggplants.
But there's one by Comic News Kevin. It says, "I've been in a coma for 9 years, but I woke up and smashed that
So good.
That shit is great. Yeah.
Good shit.
So yeah, definitely 5-star reviews. You know, if you can.
Yeah.
If you guys don't want to give us 5-star review, then don't fucking review us. God damn it.
no shit.
Mess up our metrics.
Mhm.
Just send us an email at BTheMBTime. Call us assholes.
or slide with them Queen of Spades.
BTheMBTI@gmail.com.
And then if you can, grab somebody else's phone. Like, give us 5 stars.
God damn. All right, what are we jumping into first, gentlemen? We have decked around.
We have a lot of stuff on here.
Well,
What
should
you
we
wanna
get to the
Somebody want to talk
rant
about? Nah.
with football player?
You want to go there first?
You want
Or?
to go there first? What about
I
this
can
Lindsey
say
Jones
Brandon.
stuff?
That's from last week.
Yeah, we didn't talk about it though.
Yeah, we did.
No, we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
we
nobody
did.
wants to see that.
No,
Well, I
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, really? Now you gotta mention
Is
it.
it worse? Is it worse than
Hold on.
Han Solo?
Here's a really good joke. There is no Leslie, only Zool.
Oh!
You saw Interception?
Yeah.
Is it worse than Hope Solo?
I
Oh!
like Hope Solos. Her
I
that,
don't understand though.
About Hope Solo?
The roast beef though.
No,
The
dude,
beef curtain.
I swear to God.
That was the plant from fucking Little
Feed me, Seymour.
Yeah, man.
Damn, it looks like
Here it is.
it looks like the whole Raiders offensive line, defensive line, and their practice squad ran through that.
It's
Oh.
scary. She wears panties just to keep everything neat.
Oh,
It's fucking
God.
gross.
Yeah,
Damn.
it looked ran through.
Oh,
And
God.
she's in the news too. So
Girls can
apparently
just be born that way, you know that, right? I mean, damn, it's not have to be like she's a whore.
Yeah.
Stop changing my narrative.
I'm stating facts.
She was fucking lit dynamite and it was blue.
She had that snapping pussy.
Yeah.
Oh, out of a grenade.
She got the fucking Starlight pit.
Blew her shit out.
But
Holy
yeah,
fuck.
with
Please.
with Leslie Jones, like they actually, it's on the Fabining site.
Why is it there? That's like awful. You don't factor that shit.
I don't know, but it's there. But yeah, they had a picture of her being fucked in the ass.
Holy shit!
Yeah, she takes him to behind.
Extra dang. Is it a video or a picture?
Just a picture.
Woo!
Yeah.
But you search for this on your computer
I
though.
was doing research.
Damn. I can't say
Research
that. I can't
was
say nothing.
Leslie Jones asshole.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, pass.
Yeah, I don't need that in my
I mean,
life.
That's
it
a
sucks,
hard
though.
no.
Yeah, now that I think about it, I probably would look at Hope Solo stuff versus that.
He's like,
Just saying.
You better be careful, man. She might find you and fuck you up.
She
Yeah.
might.
She will.
Why you making fun of my pussy lips?
Oh.
Fuck her. Shit.
wrap them around your head.
What you think about these 5 knuckles, bitch?
I picture her flapping away on the pterodactyl. You
I
know?
like that scene from Family Guy where Stewie had like he was on steroids, but then he like got small again and he used to flat the
Yeah.
fat
Yes. Holy
like a
shit.
Bullwinkle type shit.
All right, so you've grossed me out, man.
So really quick, Hope Solo's in the news because she quit early her season with the Seattle team. And
She
got.
got
I thought she got fired. Yeah.
Nah, she said she retired.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
no, I was on ESPN.
They-
Someone recorded her getting the news dropped.
Ooh.
And she was like, I put in 17 years for this.
Oh,
Because she made those comments. Well,
yeah,
Probably
they're
just-
both
just-
there, right?
just to set the table or whatever. She's the goalie for the U.S. soccer team.
Women's.
For the women's
Is
soccer
she the one that
team.
took off her shirt and like ran around?
No,
No,
that's
that's
Brandy.
Brandy Chastain. That was like years ago.
90s.
Yeah. She's the goalie. There's a lot of controversy
Wait, is
around
she
her.
the ball Asian goalie?
No, motherfucker.
Damn.
She's the one with the
The one that like made the bread in that
She's the
movie?
one with the ran through snatch.
What the fuck is he talking about?
You ever seen Kung Fu Soccer or whatever?
You talking about
Yeah,
ladybugs or something?
yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
With that vulture, she shaves her head. She's the one that like does the shoot. You ever seen that movie? Oh, it was fucking great, dude.
Oh,
The same guys that make Kung Fu Hustle.
Yeah.
it's funny.
Anyway, we just
So,
fucking
Shaolin
yeah.
Soccer, that's what it's called. Shaolin
She,
Soccer.
there's issues that I have with her about even being on the team because she
Domestic violence asshole?
domestic violence beats her underage nephew and everything.
Wait, she fucking her nephew? Is that why?
No,
Beat.
beat him up.
Beats domestic
You got
violence.
rage issues.
Isn't that between a husband and a wife or a man and a woman?
No.
No,
that's-
if you live in the same household and
Oh,
if you're cohabitants in the same household and you commit battery against somebody in the same under the same roof or whatever, or even if you had a previous relationship with the person, ex-wife, if you meet the person, it can be it's domestic violence. And
I mean, within an inch of their lives, there's plenty of room to live. You know what I mean? An inch is a lot.
Yeah,
Bees and BTI does not endorse domestic violence whatsoever.
80% of us don't. For sure, I'd get a bat.
Hey,
Coming to our house.
that's if she's fat, man. Get that shit right.
Yeah.
Hit some little girl.
So
That was drunk blue.
she, after she lost, or not she, but after the U.S. women's team lost to Sweden in the Olympics a couple weeks ago,
Call them cowards.
she called them cowards based on their style of play. And everything.
Based on her missing a goal.
Yeah, you know, in penalty kicks, where it's goalie versus person, and she lost, she called them cowards and everything for, I guess, kicking the ball in the net past her, and everyone was pretty pissed off about it, but they're like, all right, we'll settle this after Phelps and Bolt does his shit. So she came back home and she got hit with the ban hammer for 6 months, and she's got banned without pay, and so she's got to sit home and marinate.
She should MMA. She really should. Get that rage out.
Yeah, you know, but you'd have
She
to
could fight.
measure the girth of that twat though. You know, I don't know if they're gonna allow that.
Like a great finishing move. She just like flies pussy first. And
Oh,
yeah.
Like, to top the cadence.
Fucking suffocates him and shit.
Oh, man, that's a leg lock.
She
All
was
right.
but,
It's the rear naked vagina choke, folks.
Oh.
Yeah.
that's to stay on the same
Face hugger.
same topic of sort of domestic violence ish. What's up with Young Breezy? What was going on?
Oh,
at Coast
yeah.
Blerds?
Chris Brown.
I didn't see what happened. I
You
just
came
saw
to the
there
house
were.
and shit?
So does anyone know like the full story on this?
Apparently, he
Are we
was
gonna speculate or are we gonna be
No,
real?
this was on TMZ. I mean, I guess that's speculating too. They weren't there to know what really happened, but yeah, apparently he like some white woman came over to his house or some shit like that.
That's where he fucked up.
So she's a former Miss California.
Yeah,
Okay.
but she went to his house and I guess she was like looking at his jewelry and he got mad and pulled a gun on her.
Yeah.
Apparently from what she said. And so the
Okay.
police showed up and fucking busted in his house and
Some
Hold on.
There's a
What do you mean
stand.
looking at his
Yeah,
jewelry? Like, no,
'cause-
no. So you never go to a man's house and he's like, hey, check out my jewelry. She was probably looking at that shit by herself, like wandering around.
yeah.
Catwoman
Putting it on.
style.
well,
Yeah.
that's something. So Chris Brown, he did a live feed
On Facebook.
on Instagram.
While the
on
police are
Facebook.
trying to get inside.
No, it's Instagram.
Oh.
And he talking about how he had just woken up and like his house is surrounded and all this different kind of shit. And he's like, well, when a white girl calls the police on me, like they show up right away. Or no, he didn't say white girl. He says when somebody calls the police on me, the cops show up right away. But when I call about some crazy fan inside my house, it takes them forever to get there. So
Was
he
she a
kinda,
was she a fan?
No, she was a guest.
Okay.
just a guess.
So
I
yeah.
was.
I don't know enough about this.
Yeah, what I
Yeah,
saw
done.
from Entertainment Weekly, or what I read, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, but it was like that, but one detail was someone had said, check this out, and then left the room. It was like one of his bodyguards, and when they came back, they saw her with it, and then they ran.
It
To go
being
tell-
jewelry.
Yeah, talking, she was like looking or expecting jewelry or something. Something with the jewelry, but someone saw her, then told Chris. Chris came out and was waving a gun and says, what the fuck, get the fuck
Well,
out.
that's what they got bodyguards for. You still a bitch out.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta wave shit. That's why you have bodyguards.
Or you just say, hey, don't touch my shit.
Yeah, I think it was like what $250,000 bail.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
there's no reason to wave a gun in that situation. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, get the fuck out of my house.
Like, yeah.
It's Miss California. What the fuck you gonna do?
Yeah.
I mean, if it was inside of his house and he pulled a gun on her, like it's his fucking house. Like, doesn't he have the right to be able to do that?
No,
Yeah,
but
no,
she's
no,
not
no.
on the property,
No.
and he's not
He's not
probably
he's
allowed
not
to even
dangerous.
have a gun based on his probation with
Yeah.
domestic violence type
Yeah.
shit.
Beating up Riri and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
He should do a Hope Solo. It should be a fucking death match.
Oh!
Hope Solo.
Holy shit.
You know what?
I pay to see that.
That's a good fight, actually. All right.
I pay to see
Um,
that.
So that is what the fuck it is.
I guess.
I-
Yeah.
So-
breaking news. Who
Yeah.
knows who's telling the truth? I don't
I'm
know.
not a Chris Brown fan.
Neither
I mean,
am I.
his songs are whatever catchy, but I'm pretty good at separating music from how I feel about the person
Yeah.
for most parts of it. Like he's a scumbag,
What I don't get
woman
is,
beater.
yeah.
Sometimes he makes catchy songs,
Yeah.
but I don't even know it's him half the time until someone points it out.
Could be a
Like, oh
writer.
shit.
Yeah. His voice isn't very distinct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A lot of
so-
times it's all auto-tuned-ish and whatever. I'm like, oh, there's a good beat.
Yeah,
Oh, it is
Chris
Chris
Brown
Brown.
was here. He was in the Bay earlier this year, and there was like a ton of females that went to go see him. And they're all about it, and they're like, oh, I totally let him go up inside.
I want to get my
shit.
ass beat
Yeah,
next.
and I'm like, are you gonna let him go inside after he beat your ass or before? And they're like, oh, he's not like that, I'm all okay. Like, dude, I don't understand
how Riley put some sexy ass flexing dude.
Flexy
Flexy ass.
That was Urshan.
Yeah.
Unless you're like the chick from Mr. Robot. She like to fucking choked out and shit.
God damn, that chick's fine, man.
She's bad.
She is.
She's super bad. We'll talk about that
Yeah,
later.
well, you know what? I mean, it's a good ass fucking segue real quick.
Motherfucker. Let's hit it.
Mr. fucking Robot is still dank as shit.
Yeah.
Are we
On tonight.
Everybody caught up, right?
Oh, yeah, it's fucking.
What's up?
Well, we didn't really talk about
we didn't talk about
one
last week's
before.
episode.
Not last week, but the week before that. The
We
Elliot secret at the end. We
Oh,
tippy-toed around it, but we didn't
That was last week.
really go into it.
Yeah,
Oh,
spoilers.
wait, no, you're right. That was
Yeah.
last week. So we gotta talk about 2 episodes.
Yeah, real quick. So
Yeah, Elliot's in jail.
yeah.
Yeah.
Surprise!
Surprise, motherfucker.
And all of a sudden, shit got made real clear.
Yeah.
That outdoor basketball park, that's in the pen. Him talking with his shrink is visiting hours.
Yep.
And
Not in Mama House.
yeah, they broke in a lot of stuff. His apartment is his block, cell block thing. And I mean, there was the incident where I still have some questions
Ninja.
and stuff. With
Yeah.
I mean, there was a shanking that we saw that we assumed was in an
There's
alley,
a
but I
couple
guess that was just
shankings.
a back way of a
Joey Badass is about that life.
Yeah. So Joey Badass is what's his name on the show?
Leon.
I
No.
think it's Lee.
Leon.
Leon, yeah.
Leonard? Something.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So I'm confused about, I guess, the whole I guess dark web hack.
Oh, Dark Army.
Not the
Or
dark
the,
army,
or the
but
hack itself.
where he was putting stuff or doing that stuff on the.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I think it was one of the guards.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
right.
exactly. That's what I'm
makes
thinking.
sense.
Because he has a dog.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
So he always had the dog, so I'm thinking that he was a guard who had a dog, and he had access to a computer. He's the only one that can let an inmate access a computer like that. And then he had his inside boy, another guard, where they're running shit from the inside.
Yeah.
Just like, we knew about that whole cage, or betting on cage fighting or prison fighting earlier in the year. Same kind of deal. This dude's running a site and using government property to do it.
Well, I thought the guy was the Warden.
Warden?
Oh,
Nah, I don't think he's that high level.
Yeah, I didn't think he's.
But you know what got me though? He had zero interactions with his mom, who he was living at that house,
Exactly, yeah.
and it kept bothering me the whole fucking season.
Yep.
Like,
Like, why is he not like?
she's just, she's almost comatose, but she's looking at the TV, but it's her house.
Yep.
So why aren't there any conversations between them? And then
Yeah.
it made more sense.
And then, like, when Darlene showed up, she doesn't say anything about. Well, they make a mention of the mom, but not about her being there. And
yeah.
I'm like, why isn't she going in there saying anything to the mom?
Exactly.
I didn't fucking get it. And I was like, what the fuck?
It was dank.
But then also, somebody had pointed out that the lady that locks him up at the end, that's his mom.
Oh, the
in all
chick
this flashback.
Yeah.
stuff,
Yep.
yeah. It's just that episode was like it was like they put the wool over my eyes, and when they uncovered it, like I was mad but kind of fucking like, wow, that was really fucking smart as
Yeah,
I did.
I was-
What fucked me up is he's apologizing.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm sorry I lied to you. And he's speaking to the audience. I'm sorry I lied. I promise I'll never do this shit
I was
again.
like,
I'm like,
no.
what the fuck?
I hope we can be friends or whatever.
Yeah, I was like, this
No, dude.
fucked me up.
Fuck your couch.
They break the fourth wall a lot.
Yeah,
Oh,
it fucked me up. And it's funny because Elliot's the only one that does that.
Yeah.
None of the other characters do that. But it was just like fucking me up. And then when fucking Badass comes through, like fucking anime style cutting
Goddamn
motherfuckers,
ninjas.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck? And then like Elliot almost got raped.
Yeah.
Raped up in there. And they had a severely dank ass scene
Like-
that they
like-
showed on camera.
Well, like when they did that, I was like, why is he gonna rape him?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
it's like-
I thought he was gonna beat his ass.
Yeah, I was like, damn, that got real fucking
raping
gay.
in a
Yeah.
yeah, in an alley in broad daylight. I'm like,
Yeah.
what the fuck is
By
going
some white
on?
guy.
Not just rape though. Prison rape.
Prison,
Right.
Prison
yeah.
gang.
I'm gonna-
At the time,
I'm gonna beat you up.
At the
Booty hole
time-
first.
Yeah, at the time we didn't know he was in prison. It just
Yeah.
looked like an alley. And I'm like, these dudes gonna rape this dude in broad daylight? What
It
the
was
fuck?
crazy.
But yeah, once they showed that he was in prison, like all that shit just made sense,
Yeah.
man. I was like, damn. And
Yeah,
then,
I was like, no fucking way.
Yep.
I was gonna say, the one thing that kind of confused me is that, like, how I guess he didn't do the computer. Never mind. Because I remember because his sister called him in prison or
Yeah.
at home or whatever, and so like how was he able to come up with an idea and send it to her? But then I remember that he did hack the computer and stuff like that when he was doing that behind the scenes.
Yeah, but she did. Darlene came, and also what's her name came, the blonde chick. Angela came, so they both came to see him.
Yep.
So I was like, oh shit.
Was that the episode? No, it wasn't the same episode where she gets caught hacking on the computer.
No,
right?
separate episode.
Oh,
yeah.
Separate episode.
Dude, I got a little small thing for that FBI chick. The way she just handled that lollipop.
Oh yeah.
I'm just like, oh man.
I'm gonna tell you right now, she could throw that ass in a circle. We have not seen evidence, but I've seen it.
I don't know.
I see it with my mind's eye.
I'm pretty sure she just doesn't have a gag reflex. That's
Man, that one of my favorite scenes is when they're in China and they're like talking by the like little snack thingy.
Yep.
And then like she's like, oh yeah, and such and such. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? What's going on? And they have that ringing sound that people get when they get shot by their ears.
Yeah. But so fast forward to this past week.
Oh yeah.
Darlene is gangster as shit. You want to set this up, Kronos?
Oh yeah. So what are they called? F Society. What's remaining of them? They ended up staying at this chick's house that had a smart home.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, they fucked up this chick's smart home. To make her leave. And they've been staying in the smart home for a long time. And I guess they weren't monitoring her cell phone because she came back home. Yeah. And they were like, well, fuck, what do we do? You know what I mean? Because she knew like what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
And so they tied her up for a while. And then the Muslim chick was going to let her use the bathroom or some shit. And the chick tried to take her out. And she just moved out of the way. She was like, nope. She fucking bashed her head on the wall. Got kind of fucked up.
Oh, fucking brick
like
too.
brick, yeah.
Hard ass brick.
Yeah. So she fucked herself up.
And she had like an imprint on her fucking forehead.
Yeah.
Right.
And then once she woke up, she has to go to the hospital or whatever. And they basically they hacked all of her shit to make sure they had something on her so she wouldn't talk.
Yeah, they were trying hard.
Yeah, they tried hard, but they couldn't find anything that was like real concrete. So then
Darlene.
Darlene knew some shit.
Yeah, Darlene saw that death.
That dirt.
Yeah, that Achilles heel where
she fucking zapped her ass with the goddamn taser and she fell in that fucking pool and never got out.
Yeah. I didn't know Darlene was about that life after though.
Oh yeah.
She was like, there's a body and we got to get rid of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, this turned into the Sopranos and shit, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it was like she had been waiting for her moment.
Yeah.
And she took it. And everyone's all like, did you not know that she was like had this, problem? She's all, no, I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
She knew. Well, because it came up when they were going through her shit.
Yeah.
It did. And then she denied seeing it, and they're like, fuck, what do we do? And she's like,
zero fucks for Darlene Gibbon.
Yeah.
And I like how at the end she like jumped on a chick's computer, put out of office message.
Yeah, exactly.
Trying to beat her and shit. I'm out of the office, definitely.
I'm going swimming for a little while.
Yeah.
But I can't stay outside because I might get burned.
She took that Louisville Slugger to that homeboy's head.
Yeah. So
man.
Homeboy had a live feed of her to the Dark Army, and he's like, "Oh, I got her in check," and she's like, "Oh shit." And I was like, "Dude, what's going on? Why are they checking up on Darlene?"
Yeah.
And then she like fucking cold cocked it full. But
she was swinging for the fences, boy.
Yeah, she put him out.
Fucked up
and fucked up his laptop because like that fool's dirty and she knows it.
Yeah, well, she should have known. He works for the Dark Army. Yeah, she knows he works for the Dark Army. They have a shaky alliance at best, so she should have known what she was getting into.
Well, no, they needed them for stuff.
Yeah,
they did, but Dark Society or the Dark Army used F Society to get a means to an end.
Yeah, and Dark Army's probably trying to just erase all loose ends.
That's what's happening.
Yeah.
But not only that. The FBI chick is closing in on them because
she's smart.
She found the casing, she found the flyer, and then she actually has one of the members in the fucking hot seat.
I can already tell you what's gonna happen.
She's gonna die.
What I think's gonna happen? No, she's not gonna die. What's gonna happen is Elliot's gonna get out of jail. He's gonna figure out what's going on with the Dark Army. Then he's gonna get the FBI chick to go after the Dark Army instead of them. They're gonna strike up some kind of deal.
So tonight's episode, Elliot does get out.
Yeah,
so
the Elliot heavy.
Because like we talked about before, Elliot wasn't in this last episode.
No, he was not. Not even a flashback, nothing.
Yeah.
Speaking of flashbacks, the opening of how they all like met at that fucking coffee restaurant or whatever.
Yeah.
The big heavyset dude met with the Indian looking chick, and the fact that they were kind of like flirty with each other, but then like
she hacked him.
She gave him a fucking site for him to use to do a bandwidth on his phone, and she fucking damn near hacked him and stuff before Darlene came. It's like, hey, you don't do this shit, like blah blah blah.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're a fucking hacker. Like, you should have known that this chick was gonna be
exactly.
You don't go to some fucking site.
Yeah.
He didn't get a lot of attention from the lady.
Like, oh, pretty.
She looked at me. I see her ankle.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. No honor among thieves.
So the show is dang. I'm
super
loving it.
dank. But still, I'm still fucked up over that whole like scene because the scene where they almost raped Elliot and dude stabbed him and pulled that girl with the dragon tattoo scene and kicked the knife in. That was some
in
shit.
ass.
And they show that shit.
Man, he took it out and just wiped it off. He's like, well, whatever, doo-doo and fucking blood. On to the next victim.
So yeah, it was crazy. And then Darlene
Well,
just
one thing about that scene I didn't understand is that after the Black Ninja killed those guys, like he
Ninja.
told Elliot like, hey, when he comes for you, just go, or when she comes for you, just go with her, something like that. Remember that part?
he said something. I was too busy screaming.
Well, he said, I think he said, tell him I did good or something like that.
Yeah. So I guess I found out. I guess
it's what's the name?
I guess Bushido Brown is part of the Dark Army.
Oh,
So he's like a sentinel.
No, because he probably killed Elliot, right? Because they're trying to tie up loose ends. I think there's somebody else he's going for.
I think that they're keeping an eye on him and making sure because I think the Dark Army still needs Elliot.
Yeah, because if you figure like they probably would have came after him when he was, I guess, about to be arrested or arraigned. Or
we don't know those 3 days
but,
really yet.
Yeah, exactly. But I mean, if he's in jail, he obviously didn't snitch. So I guess maybe they think he's whatever out of play.
Well, let me ask you this: is he?
But we don't know
are
exactly. We
we
don't know what he's in jail.
Are we thinking he's in jail for the murder of the Dutch-French dude?
No, because
Or
it
is
sounds
he-
like he couldn't get out soon.
And I still think it's him.
But are we thinking though that he's in jail for potentially with the hat, or why?
Because he wouldn't be in that kind of jail.
Yeah,
very true.
He wouldn't have been there for that short amount of time.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he might be in jail for accidentally shooting Tyrell and possibly not killing him.
No, it'd probably be something with drugs.
Yeah.
Maybe he got hit up with a possession charge or something
Yeah,
stupid.
but he did have a prescription for him. So.
No, but dude, he's
we know.
Yeah.
But we don't know what he's in jail for.
Yeah, we'll see.
We still don't know Tyrell's fate. We don't know if he's still a psyche thing or if he's actually out there running around hiding.
Yep.
So,
All right.
all
Let's
right,
switch gears.
So, Mile High Blurred asked us what we thought about Kaepernick. So,
Who wants to start?
let's talk about it.
Somebody set it up.
Start.
Who wants to start?
Stitch. Go ahead.
I'm going to go on a little tangent about it, so I didn't know if I should start off with
Go ahead.
Just
Still
to
start
set,
it off.
Set it up.
just set the table or whatever. 49er quarterback, Colin Kaepernick, backup quarterback, whatever.
He's
As-
not the backup right now, is he?
No, they
put
they
like a
still
break
they don't have a starting.
Like, well, whatever. I mean, I was just saying,
Not a
starter quarterback, whatever. He's in a quarterback battle with Blaine Gabbert. But he's been sitting out the national anthem for the past, I guess, 3 weeks because he feels that he's not happy with how people of color are treated by the police in the United States of America, and he feels. No, that was a specific example he cited, but then he in his comments he clarified and said that there's a lot of stuff going on in America that I don't, to paraphrase, I'm not proud of, and etc. And I don't feel like I should stand up for the national anthem or whatever when the country won't stand up for people of color.
And then he also mentioned about veterans as well.
He
Yeah.
mentioned that he was not disrespecting the veterans. He went in the very specific detail about that. We should post the link or whatever to clarify exactly what he says, because people are just taking his actions and then putting in their own narrative and their own words in his mouth.
Making up shit.
Let me take a nice deep breath before I go into it. It's okay. For people that don't understand the way freedom of speech works or whatever, you can say mostly whatever you want to say and not have to worry about getting arrested or whatever. That doesn't protect you from getting fired from your job or facing consequences for whatever you do at your job. The National Football League has no policy against standing for the national anthem, nor does any other sports, major sports. I don't want to say agency, but league.
What about individual teams?
It's not.
What
it's
if
not,
it's in their? It's not in their
not-
contract.
No, it's not. It's not or whatever. It's been done numerous times in history. Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf was a Muslim. Well, he actually was Chris Jackson, and then he became Muslim.
In the 90s.
In the 90s, he stopped standing up for the Pledge of Allegiance. I mean, for the national anthem. I forget exactly what his specific reasoning was. Even Carlos Delgado, a Major League Baseball player, stopped standing up for the national anthem when he was with the Blue Jays.
Cuban descent or Dominican?
Puerto Rican or Cuban
Okay.
or Dominican, they are not all the same. So I don't want Island Twitter to get pissed off at me. If he feels this way, I have no issue with him feeling this way. And I'll say the word, I don't want to say we because it makes it sound like I'm choosing a side, but just so it doesn't mess up the flow of what I'm saying, I'll go ahead and say we. But we have seen literally in the past couple of months, black people of color that are obviously, there's a problem going on with the way people of color feel they are being treated by law enforcement. If you want to validate that and say it's true, that's one thing. If you don't, that's not. But you can't ignore the problem that people feel this way. Now, on one aspect of it, you have people saying, "Oh yeah, they should just be silent and be quiet and not do anything when people are blocking freeways and people are in the streets protesting and lighting fires and stuff. They're like, why can't they be peaceful? Why can't they be quiet like Dr. Martin Luther King? Why can't they have a sit-in?" Meanwhile, this athlete or whatever who has his own personal gripe with things literally sat and has been sitting for 3 weeks. And now all of a sudden people have a problem with it. So what is it that you want black people to do? Do you want them to like speak out, or do you want them to be quiet? Because right now this athlete is being quiet as fuck, not saying anything, was not bringing attention to himself until someone noticed 3 weeks after the fact that he was doing it. And then you have these 8, fuck it. You have the San Francisco Police Union that all of a sudden is all butthurt and calling him out on it, saying like he owes us an apology and stuff. Like they are completely ignorant to the fact that they suspended some of their officers a couple months ago for racist texts, and you have another agency across the bay who's very well implicated in a sex scandal with a minor.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And so you're gonna say you're so butthurt about what this
integrity though.
Yeah, don't start preaching integrity or whatever. Look at yourselves in the mirror.
Yeah, because I looked at the San Francisco Police Department was that incident where some cops beat a fucking dude up, like beat his ass, and like they gave some homeless people money to stay quiet. It's like,
and he did not say white people.
Nope.
He just said police brutality. So some people already jumped on the narrative of saying like, oh, he's saying white people in this. Unless you think that
isn't he half white though? So
he is half white.
Yeah.
But I mean that doesn't. I'll get to that
He's
point.
got 2 white parents and he was adopted.
He was adopted, yeah. But to me, that I'll get to that whole aspect in a second. But his whole point about with the police and then
San Francisco Police.
oh, it really fucked you up, huh?
yeah, it did. Yeah, because I threw off my whole flow of things. And,
Biracial.
yeah, I'll jump to the whole biracial thing or whatever.
Richmond police officers?
I'm sorry.
You're talking to Richmond police officers in the Badge Bunny.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, with the Bad Bunny and people acting all like entitled and whatever, like they're holier than thou. And then now all of a sudden people are saying, oh well, he's half white. What does he know about the struggle and everything? It doesn't, like, that has absolutely nothing to do with it. First of all, in his comments, he didn't say I am oppressed. He said he's taking a stand for people that are oppressed and everything.
Well, pause real quick. Okay, people say shit like that, they're dumb as fuck. Because anytime you see somebody that's mixed, they only, especially if you're black, they only identify you as black.
Yeah.
Like, look at the president. President's half white. Nobody ever says our mixed president. They always say our black president.
So, Cronus, you know that apparently if you're above 55, if you're mixed with anything with black, then you're just white.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently it's like an old ideal. Like if you talk to anyone that's like older than us,
you gonna
a lot of them some Jim Crow shit.
Yeah, it's kind of that mentality though. A lot of them, they're like, basically, if you're not black, you're white. And I've run into a lot of people who are older than me that had that mentality, and I'm just like, where do you get this from? That's not even true. And they're like, well, that's kind of the fact. In fact, one of my a family member who I actually adore, she has that kind of thinking. And I don't want to get into a huge tirade with her, but I'm just like, that's not accurate. Look at where you fucking live. We live in the Bay. And you can tell different like races and creeds around here. But for you to say that for the woman that you are, that's just ignorance.
Yeah, the Constitution allows him to peacefully protest, one. And he is allowed to have his own personal belief or freedom of speech. He's not going out shooting officers, or he's not going out pulling what happened in Dallas and what happened in Baton Rouge. He's sitting there quietly and peacefully. So people want to say like, oh, he's disrespecting what our veterans fought for. Our veterans fought for freedom and everything. They idealistically are fighting for what is put on the Constitution, our Bill of Rights, which entitle freedom. They're not fighting for the symbolic cloth of the flag.
We got one. Well, we got one veteran. Hold on. Get in here.
Oh,
sorry. Well, yeah.
No, go ahead, because I don't want to keep ranting.
Yeah.
I'm back on track with all the points I want to hit.
Sure. So my point of view is, first of all these people that are saying that our troops fought for freedom and all this shit, and people that have never served, you need to sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Like, you know what the fuck you're talking about. You're right. We do fight for freedom. However, it's one of his freedoms that he's exercising. Yeah. So don't sit here and talk and try to invoke the name of the troops to back up your own fucking point of view. We fight for your rights. That's one of his rights. So yeah. I don't agree with the point that he's trying to make. However, it's his right to do what the fuck he wants. Look, I don't say the fucking what do you call it? The Pledge of Allegiance, because they added in the fucking One Nation Under God after like 1956. So I don't say the fucking Pledge of Allegiance. I think it's bullshit. Does that make me not a patriot? Fuck no, it doesn't. I'm a fucking patriot. I joined the Marine Corps. I did my shit. And I still consider myself a patriot. And if you look at the actual national anthem specifically, you read down. We only say
full version.
Yeah, the full version. Original version. You're only reading one paragraph, like one verse of that shit. If you go like 3 down, they talk about slaves and shit.
Yeah, about how British they should shoot slaves.
No, well, it doesn't say anything about shooting, but
well, it talks about tracking them down.
No, it doesn't say anything about that.
Oh, yeah, it kind of does.
Yeah. Well, it says something about hireling slave or something like that, but it doesn't say like shooting and shit like that. But I mean, slavery's in there. He can choose to protest any way he wants to. It's the freedom of speech. So for anybody to try to deny him that, you're a fucking asshole.
Yes. And then interesting about the Constitution, or not the Constitution, the Pledge of Allegiance. Not Pledge of Allegiance. The National Anthem. God damn it. Is that there's actually a lot of question marks in it. Like it's not words. Or actually some of the stuff they're saying are questions. Like one of the biggest one is like for the land, like for the brave and the free. That's actually a question in there. It's a question mark. Like there's a question at the end of it. So
it's because the guy owned a shitload of slaves. The guy who wrote it.
Yeah, it's
because they weren't free.
So just to get I guess he looks up something. But to touch on the point about what oppression does he know about and everything? Yeah. Like it's a lazy ass fucking excuse. Well, like I can talk and I can speak about supporting veteran rights. Making sure like our vets don't come back home homeless and stuff. I'm not homeless. I'm not a vet, but that doesn't mean I can't use my voice or my platform if I had a platform, especially as large as he feels he has, to bring awareness to an issue. Just because you aren't suffering yourself doesn't mean that you can't speak out for something. And it's hilarious that literally about 2 months ago, we buried Muhammad Ali and said he was a great fucking person for standing up for a cause that he believed in. At the time, he was sent to jail over that shit. Yeah, he wasn't broke.
He wasn't
broke. He wasn't poor. He was making at the time about $250,000 a year, which was a shit ton of money back then.
He's the reason why you can't be rich and join the armed forces anymore.
I did not know.
That's one of the reasons. Yeah, you can't if you have a certain amount of money, you can't join. And if you make a certain amount of money after you join, you can get released.
So this is these are the 2 lines about the national anthem that it talks about slaves. It says, "No refuge could save the hireling and slave from the terror of flight or the gloom of the grave." So this is the one that implies about killing them because during the Battle of 1812, the British had ex-slaves.
Well, yeah, the whole hireling part. I need like a definition of what the fuck that really means. I don't know.
Yeah, it is also about like slaves who left America to go help out
the British.
Well,
and they're talking about killing them.
Let's bring it back to 2016.
Yeah. So, like I said before, just because you aren't suffering yourself doesn't mean you can't speak out for others. I mean, people do that all the fucking time.
But the message that he's saying, how we're oppressed. Look, we're not oppressed in America. I don't think so in any way, shape, or form. I think if you want to do something, you can get up and fucking do it. There's nothing stopping anybody in America right now from doing what the fuck they want.
I agree. Now,
I mean, unless you want to kill somebody.
I don't agree with how he feels, but at the same time, I'm not the person. I don't think anyone is in a position to invalidate how he feels about something.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
So if he feels so passionate about something where he's just like, you know what, fuck it, I'm this is some bullshit. I'm tired of standing. He's allowed to. The question I want to pose to a lot of people is, let's say this was something else. if he wanted to take a stand against, he doesn't like what the NFL is, or how America is treating homeless vets, or if how they're treating domestic violence, or they're treating immigration or something like that, and he chose to sit down, would we be having as big of an uproar? We literally today, I believe the Senate voted down one of the biggest veteran package deals in the history, and they voted that shit down.
Yeah, I was gonna say before. Sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say that like he's not standing or like people were saying like he's not standing up for like veterans or whatever not because that's what the national anthem's for and stuff like
But
that.
he was.
But the thing I was gonna say is that like look at the government. They're not helping out our veterans either. Like there's a lot of them that like they're homeless.
The NFL doesn't help out. The NFL didn't start paying taxes till 2014.
Yeah, they're the
A
biggest nonprofit.
multi-billion-dollar corporation that drapes themselves in the American flag and act like this super patriotic fucking thing or whatever has not been paying taxes.
No, it's actually worse than that. So every time you see the military on like an NFL game, you know that the military has to pay for that.
They have to pay to fly to the fucking stadium and
That's pay
shit.
for that shit.
Yeah.
Like not the NFL, the military, the U.S.
Yeah.
government have to pay to do that. It's just ridiculous.
And Beyonce and Prince and Whitney Houston.
They
and
got
Michael
paid.
Jackson.
But
paid
you bring
the
in
NFL.
sponsors as well. So, I mean, it is paid for, but not necessarily all by the NFL.
All right, we're getting a little off track though. But
one
get in here.
thing I wanted to also say is that like somebody posted up a picture of people in Congress and like half of the people are actually standing up for the national anthem. They're about to sit down playing on their phone. So you got congressmen out there that's not fucking standing up for the shit either, and they're just being fucking lazy.
You're free to do whatever the fuck you want to do.
are.
And to his credit, he's manned up and stated his stance. He took whatever questions were asked from him and everything. It wasn't like, I don't want to talk about it, I don't want to talk about it. They asked him questions about what's going on. He's like, this is how I feel, this is what I feel is going on, and whatever. So if you want to do something that you know is going to bring heat on you, and he's like, if I lose my endorsements, if I lose my job or whatever, they stop cutting me checks, I'm fine with that. And as a grown-ass man, if he comes to that decision where he's like, you know what, I'm going to do this, and I realize the consequences that are going to come my way, and that's his decision, I respect him as a man. Even though I don't agree with it, he understands what he's doing as an adult, and rather than doing it and then all of a sudden be like, oh, I'm using my freedom of speech and bullshit, they fired me. Like, nah, he knows what he's coming his way.
This whole thing that happened with him it's I like to use the term toxic patriotism is what it is.
That's a good term.
These fake ass people that talk about being patriots.
I like that term.
The problem with being a patriot all the time or going overboard or not really you're not paying attention to shit. Our government does fucked up shit that people are just letting go. We bomb fucking cities overseas every day that kill women and children. Nobody fucking stands up for that shit. 22 vets die a fucking day from suicide. I don't see anybody fucking stand up or sit down for that shit. Whole bunch of other shit happens that the government does.
Mental illness or PTS and all kinds of shit like that.
Yeah, in the previous generation, when we had the Japanese people in internment camps, they were forced to do the Pledge of Allegiance and listen to the national anthem every fucking day, even though their government threw them in a fucking camp.
But they were Americans.
Yeah, and they were Americans, and people want to swear that Americans right all the time. Hey, look, sometimes we're fucking wrong, and for somebody to be able to stand up and say that they're wrong, that's patriotic in my opinion, because that's what the fuck we did when America first started. We thought the British rule was fucked up. We stood up, we fucking kicked their ass, and then we took this country over.
Yeah.
And people have done it. I mean, Jackie Robinson wrote in his autobiography in like 1970, he stopped standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. And you're not going to find many other people that you can say are more patriotic or whatever, if you want to put that whole idealistic view, than Jackie Robinson, who served and then had to deal with the whole baseball color lines and everything. Then Jackie Robinson, he's like, I'm a black man living in a white world. He's like, I don't stand for that.
Yeah, I don't think that all that stuff is I don't think that like pledging your allegiance like that blindly is healthy for you, especially as kids and shit like that. Like they don't understand what that shit means, and I think that if you want to be a good person, you want to be patriotic, you can do that on your own terms. But being forced to do it, or for fear of social, I guess, stigma or whatever, if you just decide not to, I think it's fucking bullshit.
And that's basically what America was about. Like get under the impression of like was it British, right?
Yeah.
So first of all, shout out to my girl Shika, who's watching this live right now. To me, I think this is a huge issue with part of our culture. One is about putting athletes on a pedestal, especially quarterbacks of NFL teams, because what this man has said, he's standing up for something that he believes in, but then people take this, whatever side you choose, and they're launching this ahead of everything else that's going on in our country. Nobody's talking about how this month, we're still in August, the month of August, 70 people were killed in Chicago this month alone.
Yeah.
No one's talking about the mass flooding that happened in Louisiana. That was a blip on the radar, and now all of a sudden it's Kaepernick. Nobody's talking about the wildfires in California. People are losing their lives and their homes in our country, and everyone's talking about what this one quarterback says. Let's forget about the 280-something people that died in the earthquake in Italy. Let's not talk about how Brazil impeached their president, which impacts part of the world. But instead, we're focusing on what this one athlete. He's not a politician. He doesn't have the kind of pull to make laws or even change them, but he does have influence, I guess, over fandom. But everyone's just focusing on all of what he said at first versus why he said it, and I think that it's taking away attention from other severe issues that are affecting the country.
They're focusing on what he didn't do.
Yeah, that's true. They're focused on what he didn't do.
He didn't go out to the middle of. He didn't interrupt the national anthem. He didn't all of a sudden make a scene. He didn't do it. It went unnoticed for 3 fucking weeks on NFL sideline where they have a bazillion cameras at every angle. Nobody noticed that shit for 3 weeks. And you're gonna tell me all of a sudden now people are so-called outraged by what he did not do.
Yeah, it's not like he went on Dallas' field and stood in the middle of the star.
He didn't make a press conference announcing, hey, by the way, I set out the national, this is what I did, or whatever. People came, he was silent as fuck about it.
And they came to him.
They came to him.
In a frenzy.
Yeah, and I asked him a question, and he answered it. And people are butthurt as fuck about it.
Well, it's funny, I don't know why people fucking do this shit, but there's fools going online and burning his fucking jersey. And I'm like, why the fuck would you do that?
Why don't you give it to a fucking homeless guy?
Well, not even that. It's you bought this. The money already went to him.
Yeah.
He's right back home laughing.
Don't give it to a fucking homeless vet that you say he's disrespecting so much that sleeps under a fucking freeway. That you so-called care so much about. You'd rather set a piece of cloth on fire that could actually keep somebody warm.
Expensive cloth.
Go ahead.
One quick second. In terms of the burning jerseys, the funniest thing ever is the burning jerseys because they did that with LeBron.
Yeah.
Cleveland, stupid ass Cleveland fans.
And then they accepted him back with open arms.
Well, what they had to do was grab the burnt ass jerseys and then try to say, okay, I'm still with this great player. Mm-hmm. If he performs on the field, people who are Niner fans are going to cheer him on and blah blah blah.
If their team wasn't shit bad right now. We're not a fan. If he were to ball, and I wish some magical way they would just ball the fuck out. And let's say he fucking just balls out and throws 30 touchdowns, 5 interceptions.
Goes away.
They gonna shut the fuck up real quick. That Negro good. He sling that ball. I don't want to hear him talk though.
Yeah.
We sling that ball.
That's another thing. That whole football culture. Where it's if you don't perform well, you're nothing. You're basically nothing. And for people like Tommy Loren, who is telling him that he should leave the country, and all those other Twitter trolls,
she needs to eat a dick.
Yeah, I mean, Tommy Loren is a very hardcore Republican woman who has her own show, and she kind of rants.
Is it a show, or is it just like a web
series?
It's a show.
Well, I guess it's a.
Is it on television?
It's on YouTube.
Then it's a web series.
So we got our own show now.
She's on
TV.
Yeah, so she's on whatever. But the thing is that she's talking about how he should leave, but yet she continually bashes the U.S. president. And it's if you
which is her right.
Which is her right, but she tells Kaepernick. But she talks about Kaepernick and how he felt, and she's like, well, if you feel this certain way, you should leave. Well, it's you bash our president. If you don't like him that much, why don't you leave?
You can't, it's such a hypocrisy to be you are disrespecting the flag by keeping your mouth shut and not saying anything about it, but fuck the president, that big lip Negro, blah, 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 from fucking Zaire or whatever fucking country they're trying to say he's from this week or whatever. I'm free. Obama's taking away my freedom or whatever. Obama's taking away my freedom or whatever. But no, he don't got the freedom to disrespect that flag though.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
I think we got a potential rant of the year.
I don't even get like this.
Potential. Eggplant, 2016 Eggplant Award.
That's my quarterback.
That's true. But,
I just want to say, Raider Nation, fuck all y'all.
Oh, damn. I'm a Raider fan.
Did everybody get mad when Kanye say that President Bush doesn't care about black people?
Oh, he caught Mike Myers off guard with that.
Everyone was like,
Austin,
you can leave.
No, that was Austin Powers. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. He was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
All right. I want to. Can I switch gears on y'all?
You don't have a piece to say, or is that what?
I mean, it's been said for the most part.
I just want to give it because I feel like I dominate.
No, that was good.
What you said, I think most of us on the cast kind of felt, and then other points I brought up, Cronus brought up, and then stuff that Blue brought up, and then Prodigy kind of regulated. So
whatever.
I think we hit it.
I'm good.
Unless someone's got something else.
Nah.
It's funny. There's somebody out there that has a petition open to change the national anthem to some song from Sonic Adventures.
Yeah.
Sonic Adventures.
Would there? Okay, I just pose a quick question for you. Would there be any sort of would something upset you so much personally that you would feel like if you were at a professional athlete you wouldn't stand for the national anthem? I mean, it's just curious.
Would I?
If let's say you were a professional athlete or whatever, is there some sort of circumstance where you feel that you might be so upset that you would be like, you know what? Not to say fuck this country because that's what they're saying. But
if that shit from like Japan happened again, because that's actual oppression.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, let me just get this in. I would say if something has gone on that's egregious with like a family or friends, you know, and I can tell that it is truly fucked up, perhaps.
Because
but it has to directly affect me on an everyday, very, very personal level.
Because I mean, I had this conversation sort of with a coworker before I got your two answers. Is we're sort of, I guess, lucky in a certain aspect in the time frame where we were born, where we didn't have to drink out of separate water fountains or go to separate restrooms.
Or come in through a separate entrance.
Yeah, where, I mean, I get aggravated when I see people in the elevator clutch their purses a little bit tighter just because I walk in. Like, I noticed that shit.
That makes me laugh.
I like to fart on them.
But
I had a woman cross the street on me once.
But I just use that for an example.
She like walked all the way.
But it's like,
came back around and
like things with like our parents and our grandparents. Like it's hard for me to like put myself in their shoes to imagine the shit that they dealt with like on a daily fucking basis, and it was just the norm. Yeah. Where it's like,
but
if I was, I mean, we don't experience anything remotely close to what they had to.
True.
No, but if it's something different, it's just a different form. I gotta remember some of those people that were in government then, they kind of passed down their values.
Yeah,
down.
but
can I switch? I'm sorry, but I know it's a great discussion. Don't get me wrong, but are we? Can we switch it up on those?
I just wanted to. Well,
I'll
finish up, but I would just say, I just think that we're fortunate where we don't have to. We didn't have to live in the time frame with our parents based on how we get pissed off about some shit that we see, racial injustices, where our parents had to live through that shit, and I could see where if I was living through the shit my parents lived through, I might have some major issues with this country.
I hear that different times.
Yeah,
all of that.
That's kind of how I just want to put a bow on it.
All right.
Okay.
Motherfucking Ben Affleck.
Oh shit.
God damn, I've been waiting on this. He teased out on Twitter. Goddamn Slade Wilson, Deathstroke the Terminator, coming to Justice League or Batman solo movie or both.
Yeah, so he's coming to the DCEU.
Well, we know he's gonna lose, so why are you?
Oh, yes.
We know how this story ends.
He can't fucking win.
He's gonna get punched in the motherfucking face.
he's
gonna fall down.
Slade gonna give it to you. He gonna give it to you.
He's gonna do what?
he gonna give it to you.
What, to random ass bystanders
No.
that mean nothing to Batman?
Bruce better watch out.
Bruce ain't fucking scared of no. The way Batman is written, they ain't doing nothing to their fucking prize fucking pool.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a stalemate one way or another.
Please.
But that God Slayer gonna come down, raining death.
You think it's going to be that way until Superman comes down, takes Deathstroke, throws him in the fucking orbit.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think he's a good Justice League villain per se.
Yeah,
I think
no.
he's perfect for a Batman solo movie.
Yeah.
And Teen Titans.
Yeah. And of course, he's one of the best Teen
So
Titans.
he's fighting. It's a Justice League enemy, or
That's
No,
what's
yeah.
debatable.
because I thought I had originally read that it was a Suicide Squad 2. No, I thought it was a
That's
That would
Suicide
be
Squad
part of the
2,
team.
That would be dope.
which I think would personally make more sense because they could be like, oh.
Well, they had Deadshot.
No,
I think it could be something where it's like, all right, we need these group of crazy fucking clowns to take out this guy without bringing it notice that we might have created him, even though that doesn't match along with his comic book mythology.
So let me tell you, this has occurred. It was in the New 52 New Suicide Squad.
Okay.
And Slade was in it temporarily, and it confused the fuck out of me because there's no way in shit I'm believing that Amanda Waller has control over Slade. And she don't.
Yeah, but
But hold on, let me just give quickly the plot. He purposely, and I let you borrow the comic somewhere.
Yeah.
He purposely gets in Belle Reve because he has a contract to kill somebody, and it's a good cover.
Oh,
And that's the only way it fucking works. Other than that,
That's
you not
probably-
capturing
that
Slade,
would
and he
be-
ain't working with
That would
Suicide
have been
Squad.
the perfect enemy for the Suicide Squad to try to neutralize. Something dangerous, and they need to just keep it undercover.
well, it would
silently,
just be,
without
it
a
would
big
just be
fucking
Deadshot
ghost-
versus Slade.
Well,
Well,
they
they
need
they're
to-
both like badass fucking snipers.
Well, no,
No.
they use the whole.
Ah. Flip over this table.
How did you almost
Slade is more than just.
I know he's not. I'm just saying
Yeah.
one of his talents. He's a really good fucking sniper.
He's dead. He's a B+ Deadpool.
Oh! I'm bumping that mouth. God damn
You're
it.
fucking flexing.
Cut off and threw it up to the rim and just grabbed it for a down.
Right, you almost left.
I'm seeing red like that Kill Bill video. God damn.
Go ahead. With your
No, I'm just saying. Slade is like obviously very skilled in hand-to-hand combat and
Yeah.
can shoot and can obviously do great things with a sword. Plus has a DC version of a super soldier serum in him as
Yeah.
well, like
Yeah.
Captain America. But anyway,
What's great is that I love that little snippet that they showed of just him walking down like a
The
model walking
plane.
down a catwalk.
and the armor, I thought the armor with what's on Arrow was good.
Yeah.
This armor looks incredibly good. You know what I mean? It makes the other stuff look like hockey pads. You know what I mean?
exactly.
So
Except it was hockey pads.
basically, yeah.
So is that his Nth metal armor that he's gonna have?
I hope so.
Mhm.
I mean, but to me, they would have to explain it very well. You
Yeah.
know, and that's a whole great story. Hopefully, we could see him in more than one movie. But again, I don't think he's a great Justice League villain. I
Snyder
don't.
is directing this, or is
Justice League, yes. I don't think for the Batman solo movie.
Batman Solo is Ben Affleck himself.
Yeah, he's still
Okay.
He's directing and
I
starring.
really like him directing.
Yeah, and he's writing, directing, and starring. So I'm
Goddamn.
with it.
I'm excited. I was actually I probably nutted and had to
Yeah.
clean off my shorts multiple
few
times when I
times.
saw that. But
It's all good.
anyway, we'll see what happens with
Have
it.
they announced who's playing?
No, and the internet is going crazy.
Yeah, I put that link or whatever. They thought it might be the Joe.
Yeah, the guy from
True Blood.
True Blood.
Yeah.
Magic Mike or whatever. The one that
Oh,
banged
yeah.
my Colombian princess.
I've heard rumors
Sophia.
of Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, I saw that too. I think he's too skinny.
I agree
I
with
mean, anybody can bulk up though.
Yeah, he can both.
He can bulk up, and he's a bad motherfucker.
Yeah, I
I don't know
heard-
if you've seen John Wick.
Yeah,
I heard he
yeah.
has.
Yeah, so there's a video of him training with live ammunition.
Yeah, it's for John Wick too.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna
got
go watch
John
that
Wick
day
too.
one.
Yes, he also took a bunch of martial arts. He took jiu-jitsu. He does 3-gun training, which is where you basically you have a competition with I think it's a rifle, then a pistol and a shotgun. So it's three different ones. And you basically have to run around the obstacle course
Wow.
and take out targets and shit. He's pretty proficient.
All right,
Keanu is a
He's been doing martial
bad
arts since the 90s with the Matrix. He had to train hard, and I guess he stuck with it. So
He's a bad
whoever gets this role, I mean, don't fuck it up.
yeah,
You know what I mean? Hashtag fix it, Deathstroke.
I can play him. Just call me Black Stroke.
Oh!
wait, isn't that a porno?
It will be if I'm in the fucking movie.
Oh, all right. Sorry, I had to get that in. That was big news for me.
Hilarious.
All right, where are we switching gears to? Do we want to talk about The Strain? Who saw that?
Yeah. Has everybody seen The Strain?
Anybody
Y'all
see
come on,
it?
I gotta catch up on it.
Okay. So season 3, obviously we had our interview with Paul Ebinger last week. The Strain season 3 premiered. I was doing some live tweeting of it. It's all fucked up in a lot of ways. All kind of action. New York is under fucking siege. I'm good. It's under siege.
Yeah, action. New York is like pretty much wasteland.
It's like The Division.
Yeah. Yes. It's very. But I felt that season 2 should have been that way. Season 2 should have started off the way this did.
I agree.
But I mean, it started out great. I mean, there's only one episode, and there's already a ton of shit in it.
Yeah.
So I was like, holy shit! We had the elders back. We had the dude with the bone blade. I forget his name. He's pretty dope. We have the doctor who's still an ass.
Yeah. But the best thing is
No,
Gus.
not F. The other doctor.
Oh, fuck that motherfucker.
Yeah, the old
I'm
dude.
talking about Gus, the Puerto Rican sensation, who is basically draining his own fucking blood to feed his mother, who's a
Yeah,
vamp.
I thought he
That
killed
shit.
her.
No.
Yeah, I thought he killed her.
That shit was it's just foul. And I love the fact that it's almost zombie-like, like Paul mentioned, but it's vampires with parasitic worms fucking up everything in New York and all over the Eastern Shore. It's great.
I did like the fact that they had like SEAL team for like 3 days coming in and taking out nests and shit.
Yeah.
And
the SEALs are awesome on
Yeah,
that. The
and then-
SEALs are just great.
But then they came up on I-Course.
Well,
Fuck up.
everybody underestimates the powers of the Master and these vamps.
Well, that and I-Course, because he's like his second in command.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
he's
so,
awoke.
yeah. But
So
it's a well done series. I think for me and my money, I like the action of it just a step below Walking Dead. At least for the action, I love that. They don't have as iconic characters except for Fez, but it's just a fun show. And I can't wait for, I think it's episode 5 that Paul
yeah,
appears.
Paul's in episode 5.
You
Yeah.
guys first say good day.
What you did.
I said good day.
Good day, sir. Anyway, so hopefully y'all are watching it on FX.
Yeah.
I'm going to continue to live tweet it.
Oh yeah, I saw your live tweets.
Hell yeah.
Talking
All right.
about the most dangerous gas fill-up.
Yeah, that
That was a good scene though. That was a
Yeah.
good scene. I was like, oh shit.
Why don't you talk? I was going to say, I want to hear about that Titanfall 2.
Oh, no, I was gonna say with sort of TV type thing, just real quick. Or I saw about 20 different people, I guess, reposted about Stranger Things season 2. Is
Oh, man.
confirmed and coming out. I mean, that was a no-brainer.
Yeah.
It
It's just a teaser, but everyone lost their shit.
Oh,
I
it was
don't
so
get-
good. I was so mad I couldn't be on last week because I was like, motherfucker, finish Stranger Things.
Yeah, we did.
So good, so fucking
so
good. And like even today on Facebook, they were doing like a little like live interview
Mhm.
with like the little Stranger Things cast. And like 11 was talking, I was like, I gotta hear her voice. I need her to say things more than like just one word and everything. So it was really cool to see like all those kids. And I'm really curious to like how old are they in real life? Because I mean
They look young.
they look young as hell, but I mean they're handling it really maturely and like I'm glad for them or whatever because it's a really good show. I mean,
Except for Barb, because nobody gives a shit about
yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
The bar got them thighs,
Shout out
though.
to Shelby.
Oh,
Shelby, are you there? Shelby.
What? You're gonna have to tell me offline what the fuck that's about.
It's hilarious. But yeah, so I hope that it doesn't.
Hold in, Barb. We come for you.
Yeah.
it. No.
Because I was like, I hope they take that. But Shelby was neglected. I mean,
I
not
guess
Shelby,
talking about-
Barb was neglected, but it was great.
Yeah.
Love that
So
show.
what did you give it?
I know about
Oh
Stranger.
yeah, give me a rating.
Ooh, I was thinking about it before and everything, and then I re-listened. I had because I gave it like a strong 8 because I was aggravated sometimes at Skeptical Negro, but
Great.
Skeptical Negro made me mad sometimes. Like, God damn it! Why you rooting for black people? Everyone thinks you're a dick now.
You know what's funny? So the other black dude was skeptical as fuck too. I was like, damn.
Wait, isn't
Was that a dad?
Yeah, the cop.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
cop.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And then either the chief of police or the sheriff guy. Sometimes he made me a little bit mad, and then like I felt like he dicked over 11 at the end by ratting out where they were at in the gym. But I was like, you know what? If I feel that way about a character, it means that they're doing a fucking good
Yeah,
job.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it's a mid to high 9 for me.
There you go.
Yeah. My only gripe after rethinking about it was the homegirl that ended up not banging the nerd, but went back with the dick boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's where
I was like, what is this bullshit? And Leela was like, no, she should be. I was like, no, fuck that. He didn't even care about her dead friend or whatever. He was more concerned about getting in trouble for underage drinking at his house than his fucking girlfriend's
and he got
best friend.
ass whooped by that guy.
Yeah.
But his pullout game is strong as fuck. I mean, come on now.
Well, you don't know yet. It wasn't 9 months later.
Actually, wait, it was a year later, wasn't it?
No, it's a couple months. I think it was 5 months.
You know what happened though is because homie was in the bed with that girl and he didn't smash, so he put himself in the fucking friend box.
Yeah, that's true.
Barb had to do it, a shotgun a beer, and none of that would have happened.
Oh.
Stabbed her hand trying to shotgun. Blood touches the pool. She got ate up by the fucking.
No, I'm not mad at Barb. It's her mama that ain't shit. Like her mama was
She
like,
just made one phone call. Have you seen Barb?
She's at the library.
Yeah, the library.
I was like, the mom was like, okay, Barb ain't been gone, and even the police department was like,
They didn't even take a report.
we found a car near the Greyhound station. Fuck her, you know what I mean?
I mean, the frumpy redhead?
Yeah.
It was hilarious.
You know what she was? Barb was Meg from Family Guy in live action.
You know what's funny? So, Barb left her car somewhere, right?
Yeah.
And they said that, they found out at the train station. Who the fuck drives their car to a train station and just leave?
Yeah. You asking to get it towed?
But remember,
This is I do that when we go to the Giants.
But wait, hold up. This is a minor. This is a high school
Yeah, this
student.
is 1980.
And she's running away.
Yeah.
Hey, take your fucking car with you. Goddamn.
But I'm not sure you guys talked about it yet, but it was actually Netflix on their Facebook page posted up a teaser that
Yeah, we were talking. Yeah, that's how we got on.
That's how we started.
Yeah.
So you guys talk about all the shows they were popping up while the credits were showing the season 2.
Oh,
They were showing they kept showing 80s movies, like the titles of 80s movies.
Oh yeah.
And they just slowly rotated through them, and I think at the end it said something about like 83. I guess it's going to be taking place in 83 for season 2.
Oh.
We had the discussion trying to figure out what year it was that was going.
One good comment from the feed. Barb was the black chick in every horror flick. I love that.
Damn.
Who was that?
That's from Sick Dolphin Moore.
Yeah, what's up? Shout out to you, fam.
Yeah, it's been fucking with them all night, actually. Since we
nice.
started, we've been chatting back and forth.
Good shit.
Right.
Thank you.
Welcome to the
Infinity Base.
Infinity Ball.
So the VMAs were on Sunday.
Oh, come on, can we not talk about that? Did anybody
But
really watch it?
I watched a little bit of it, but I
It's gonna
will
be about
say
30 seconds.
it was the first time I actually saw advertisement for Stranger Things was on that.
Oh, there was a commercial?
There was a commercial.
Oh,
I
wow.
was shocked as fuck. I was like, holy shit.
Oh, yeah,
Because Netflix didn't advertise this
Nope.
shit.
Netflix doesn't
It was word of mouth. Everybody, have you seen Stranger Things?
Yep.
Have you seen Stranger Things? And now, like,
They don't ever really advertise anything till it hits.
No, they advertise only like their big Marvel shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's because
Marvel's
Marvel's being like, you gonna promote this?
Yeah. And speaking of which, the Luke Cage one they're pushing pretty hard because they're focusing on the soundtrack now.
It looks
they have
good, man.
There's a new trailer out.
It comes out September 30th, right?
Yeah.
Because even with Orange is the New Black, they don't. I mean, there'll be stuff online, but you don't really see commercials
Yeah.
for it or anything.
And you know what I'd like to do? Maybe, I don't know, from Kevin from Comic News or Kronos, I know you do a lot of reading too. I haven't read a lot of Luke Cage, and I'd like to know which are the essential books to read on Luke Cage.
So I'm reading the newer stuff, but I need to go back and read the older stuff.
Yeah, because
I
I want to be familiar with this character.
I would recommend you check out this podcast called Geek History Lessons, and
Okay.
they go into depth about characters, and they go in. It's like that. The
Comics
YouTube-
Explained. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was really
So
good.
he actually was on their podcast, and that's the reason why I found them to begin with. Because I wanted to check out more of his stuff. But I found them, and man, they go heavy on stuff. Like this week, they actually had a thing on Jaime Reyes' Blue Beetle character.
Oh.
And then they also talk about the other Blue Beetle character because there's 3 in the comic book history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 of them. But one cool thing that they talked about was they talked about the New 52 Justice League, how Batman and the Green Arrow had been doing their job for a while, and only like all the other superheroes just barely started like the last 5 years. And I kind of feel like that's what Batman vs Superman is about. That's why Batman's kind of older because he's been in it for a while, and Superman's like brand new into it. So that's the impression I got from them. But I'm also going to say that about the MTV Music Awards. I know that last year they were saying that their viewer counts was at 9 million people, and this is with Miley Cyrus hosting. But this year it dropped down to 6 million.
Keen, they were bad.
That's what I heard. They were
Wait,
it was like painful.
I didn't even get that far. I got.
But
to
they were like the
pre-show.
host, and it was fucking annoying. Like I was sort of forced to watch it at work.
We're getting too old, man. That's what it is.
Well, it was. Don't even want to say go watch it because
funny, though,
you'll never get that time back. It was bad. It was really, really bad. My only take from it was Britney Spears still sucks.
Wow. Hey, wait, watch your goddamn.
Becky's about to come out.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was like
she used to be fun.
Yeah, 99. But she's doing the same, obviously lip singing, gyrating stuff, and their choreography isn't even good, and it's bad.
Did she have an umbrella and a shaved head though?
No,
she had a snake like 11.
It was really, really bad. Rihanna was pretty good.
But what about Kanye? Because I heard Kanye got a 4-minute.
He went on this
window I went for 7 minutes.
I only saw like part of it and everything. He, I guess, was debuting his video with this actress who's
that everyone's like chasing after.
Yeah, I guess she's married to a basketball player, Amon Shepard from the Knicks.
Oh yeah.
And
he ain't shit though.
No, he sucks, but her body is bad as fuck. Like it was like this sort of flash dance, like gym routine.
Oh, I did see that.
And like supposedly, like she's had like a kid within like the past year, and her body looks like she could fucking just
houseway.
He was just throwing medicine balls off that shit. Like she was just in the gym like boxing and fucking doing. I was like I didn't want to make it sound like I was like obviously staring at her, so I would like glance up, glance down, or whatever, and everything. But
15 people did that.
Dude, the internet was buzzing about this chick in the video.
You know that's my new strong way for though. You know what I mean? And she's just.
Oh, her?
Yeah.
The Tiana, whatever the fuck.
Whatever the fuck her name is.
So you watched the video?
I did see the video.
Oh, okay.
Strong way food is for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Fudanari is life.
Ah. What about Candace though?
That was that, and then
Candace is black romantic.
It was Beyonce fucking being.
How'd she go through the whole fucking album? Is what I heard on her goddamn. You can't tell Beyonce no. I guess
you can't literally. Beyonce has reached this scary level of power. I'm not joking right now.
I hear you.
So I'm not joking right now.
If that's true, she might be She-Hulk. Just watch out.
Who is powerful enough right now to go against Beyonce?
Drake?
Wait, no. Are we talking
Eminem?
Oprah.
Wait, hold on. Define shit.
Oprah.
No.
Yeah. Oprah's got it.
Beyonce's crazy fans they're like a hornet's nest.
Oprah.
But they just
everyone talks about being Oprah rich.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Are we only talking musically though, or are we talking celebrity wise?
Like in terms of like, let's say
influence.
Someone is saying fuck Beyonce. Stitch isn't saying fuck Beyonce.
We here at BZBT, do not enjoy
you gonna set the internet on fire. If you are somebody of some substance, it doesn't matter who the fuck you are. You say fuck Beyonce. I don't like what Beyonce did. They coming. Her little hive is coming. It's scary.
The fans of her go hard as fuck. There is some truth.
Beyonce doesn't do anything for me personally, but I know better than to speak out against it. I
am not scared of Beyonce or her little beehive.
So it was she did her own 18-minute mini concert, which I thought was kind of whatever. I'm like,
we really got into this. Like,
I thought we were not going to talk about the same thing. We're adults.
Well, I just think it's fascinating how everyone was up in arms about how like she released that Lemonade video, and it's like, oh, what about her and Jay? Like, they just count their money off that shit.
Jumping off the boats and shit.
If you rewind the tape, I think all of us said Jay-Z and Beyonce and break it up. If you go back to that, I think every single one of us was like, nah, I ain't leaving.
Fifth Harmony though, check out what they were.
Yeah.
I'd have to rewind.
Check out when walking and like the one girl had the thing. The thigh slit, and she was walking, and you could see.
Snack shop.
Trying to look into her soul.
Oh, goddamn.
Roast beef, Kirk.
Yeah, they're all over.
Apparently. I think the youngest is like 19 or 20.
They on my list. And then Alicia Keys with no makeup.
We can talk about Pokemon, right?
There was a oh yeah, you want?
I just want to say one of the Fifth Harmony girls was looking at our pics on Instagram. So.
Oh, but y'all mad because I gave out my motherfucking phone number though.
Was that your real phone number?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
you didn't
fucking,
fuck
I
up.
know I can edit that shit out.
Yeah, you did fuck up.
What's up?
I only said 7 to 10 numbers.
That don't matter,
Oh,
dude.
okay. Well, still, yeah.
That don't matter. Somebody will figure that shit out. You
Don't-
fucked up.
Somebody's gonna be calling.
Okay,
all
Harmony
kinds
will
of
figure that out.
Yeah, if y'all
I'm
want
gonna
to
get them on the podcast. That's my
If y'all
goal for
wanna be-
2017.
if y'all want to be on interview, we will have y'all in
Yeah.
studio though.
Yeah,
I want to do
Live and direct.
I kind of want to do like a interesting segment for our podcast.
Go ahead.
I want to do like you probably like this too, the dank meme of the week. Like
Oh,
something
shit.
that came across the internet that had you
It's too
fucking dying
difficult.
laughing.
Because we are all friends with Prodigy, there are literally 711 per week memes.
I got so
No
many
way.
saved up in my. I have like a
No.
dank meme folder.
Yeah, the only problem is we describe them rather than showcase
Well,
them.
people look it up.
We can post
We
it.
should make it a
Mine-
category for the golden eggplants.
There you go.
Dank
Oh.
meme category.
There you go.
Wait, I think it already is.
But no,
Okay.
it's there's so much memes that come out during the week that shit can get looked over. But the reason why I brought it up is because that meme with is it Young Juck?
Oh, Young Jock
Young
with
Juck
his
with
new
his
hair.
fucking hair.
What the
Man,
fuck?
that shit had me fucking.
I couldn't agree stronger.
Wait. Rewind the tape. What the fuck are y'all talking about?
You know the rapper
Oh,
Young
you
Juck?
gotta show them.
Yeah.
So wait, Kronos is gonna pull it up on the 1 to 2.
Yeah.
But the thing that got me was how much did he look like one of them girls from Total,
Yeah,
You
right?
remember?
Holy
or the
shit.
the woman from the Popeyes chicken commercial?
So for y'all young folks out there, Total was a 90s R&B group.
Yeah,
That was a great group, though.
Yeah, they had some hits.
Total-
I didn't know who the rapper was, so I tried to look up some of his songs, and I was like, man, this
Oh,
guy.
it's the one that's
Yeah,
going
it's going
down.
down.
When you do
Yeah.
that.
Oh.
That's
But,
all.
Yeah.
but that's not Keith
It's
8
going
though.
down.
Huh?
That's not Keith 8 though.
Oh, you were here last week.
Oh,
Listen,
Keith,
Oh, yeah, we
Keith
did
David's
react.
fire.
Okay.
Shout out to
Korean,
Keith.
Korean rapper.
Yes, that's the pick.
Yeah.
Oh,
Looking
Looking
like
like a fucking super feminist
no,
Wilson.
Farnsworth Bentley. Hey, we don't need the YouTube. Man.
Everyone on YouTube.
Yeah,
that
that
looks like some 90s. Yeah, that looks like
He
some
looks
90s
like
R&B shit.
he looks like someone's auntie.
Yeah.
But I like
He's the one with the ice. He's got the ice cream tattoo on his neck, right?
Yeah.
Well, it was funny because somebody took his picture and put it on the side of the box for just for me fucking hair for like a kid back in the day. I fucking fell over my chair laughing. That shit was so
Okay.
goddamn funny.
Very cultural. Just for me is like a black little girl's hair care product. Most people are gonna get that.
It's all about cream of nature, though.
Yeah.
That's super cultural.
You know, it's
Holy
funny something
shit.
because back in the day I had long hair and I used to use products.
Oh wow.
It was funny because like shit, what did he? I always thought like when they say like no lie relaxer, I thought it meant like they're not lying. Like your shit's gonna be fucking straight up done. Until like I talked to a beautician, she's like, no, the lie is actually the fucking chemicals
You
that
didn't
they use.
You didn't see Malcolm X?
Well, I didn't fucking know
That
that.
causing
shit.
your hair back
Yeah, we had to
then.
fucking dig
That
it
shit-
out of the toilet. and
Yeah, that
shit.
shit burns your shit up and fuck up your scalp.
I definitely recommend people to watch what's it called?
Good hair. Oh,
Yeah.
That's good.
By
So-
Chris Rock.
Yeah,
that's a good
so
documentary.
back in the day, Mishka Black from Earth Girls Are Easy and Prodigy sat me down. We were talking about something. We were leaving something. And we were talking about something, and then they brought up Good Hair, and they're like, well, have you seen Good Hair? I'm like, what are you talking about? And he was like, Prodigy was like, this is about black people's hair, pretty much, and how we don't own it or whatnot. So this is by Chris
Yeah,
Rock.
for everybody that's watching, that's what Young Drunk looks like.
Nice.
Oh, dang. So right now you can see the picture.
The Popeye's chicken lady.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it's a documentary by Chris Rock about basically the weave and hair culture in the black community. And it is crazy hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
It is also like super competitive, and there's some truth to it too.
That was
Like,
a good job.
One cool story that they talked about was how people in India, like a lot of the women will cut off their hair for like not as for sacrifice, but for some religious reason.
Yeah, and they pray
And
to it.
a lot of the churches fucking pile that shit up and sell that shit to America. So a lot of that Indian hair that you buy, that's where it's coming from.
Yeah, well, they know, like Raven Simone, she knew her hair was preyed upon, and she knew it was part of her weave. In fact, they have her on the thing. The only one, I think there's only one girl that had natural hair, and that was the girl from Death Proof.
We got all kind of tangent. Like I don't even know how we got down some kind of weird rabbit hole.
Let's switch some gears.
Yeah.
Check out Good Hair.
Let's get back to some gaming.
Yeah, let's do it.
So some more controversy happened
Ooh.
this week. with No Man's Sky.
Yeah, here we
Oh,
go.
shit.
And it had to do with refunds. So
Oh,
apparently you could refund this game. So Steam normally has a policy where if you have a game, you have if you play it for 2 hours or less, you can get a full refund on the game.
Yeah.
But
I've done it.
yeah, but what people were doing, they were playing for like a while. Like some guy had 72 hours in,
Mm-hmm.
and he still got a refund for the game. And I guess PlayStation was also giving out refunds if you had the digital copy. And the reasons were people were complaining that they lied about what was in the game and that it was super buggy, which it is.
It is. My
And-
game continually crashes.
Yeah, it does crash quite a bit. It's not even just crashes. It's like sometimes I'll be flying my ship and it'll just do whatever the fuck it wants.
Yeah, mine does. See, I thought it was fucking round because, like, sometimes when I'm using the controller, like, I'll switch it because I like it to be inverted,
Yeah,
and it will switch back. Like, if I go back on land and get back on my plane, it'll switch back all the
Yeah,
fucking
I don't
time.
yeah.
I got me fucking nuts.
Yeah.
So but all three of you guys are well into the game.
I'm
No.
And
super
everything.
well.
You guys are still
I'm
actively
well.
playing it.
I still actively play.
Have you guys found another life?
No.
I mean,
Oh,
other
yeah.
you found a claim planet, or
Oh yeah, I have.
No.
I've been to a planet that another player has been to.
Well, and they debunked the fucking "Are you with other people?" You're not.
no.
Yeah.
There's been on the first. So first of all, the guy, what's his name, Murray, whatever his name.
Yeah. So Kevin Murray.
Yeah, the guy's full of shit. So he said that basically there was no way for somebody to find each other all like soon on the first fucking day. And he said there was multiplayer. He said you'd be able to see other players. And specifically he said that you can't see yourself. The only way you can see yourself is if somebody else sees you. You can see them through them.
What?
That's what he
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
And on the first fucking day this game came out, 2 people were on the same planet at the same fucking time. And they were both twitching it. And people were like, holy shit, you got the same. Like, they didn't know until somebody said it on the Twitch stream.
Yep.
And they're at the same place at the same time, and they couldn't see each other.
Yeah, because
Flip over this tape.
Yeah,
It-
there was
it's
a
happened like 6
glitch.
times.
They said there was a glitch with the server, so they couldn't see each other.
It's
but-
happened like more than 6 times.
That ain't
Yeah,
no
I didn't
glitch.
follow up on that, but I knew the first time.
Harambe was an inside job. I'm sorry.
Oh shit! There was also some guys, they were twitching this too, or it was on Reddit, where somebody like they got really far in the game. They were like, "Well, I want to go back and visit my original planet." And so when they went back to the original planet, the names that they gave the planet and all the animals and plants and stuff like that was all erased. Like all that information was fucking gone.
Yeah, they said within, I heard it's 2 weeks, and they erase all your shit.
That's
it's on it because
That's super frustrating.
it's on the PS4.
It's on the
That's
floor.
all of it.
NPC.
NPC.
PC.
It's
Or,
not
yeah,
very
I saw people saying it was definitely like that on the PC. I don't know if it was
The
different.
PC
I don't
was
know.
all fucked up.
Yeah.
Okay, I heard the PC had some issues.
so.
I don't
Wait.
understand why
Let
you
me
would
ask
go
a
all the way
question.
fucking back anyway.
Yeah, it don't matter though. But hold on, let me ask this question though. As gamers, 3 of y'all played it. Are y'all upset with this news? This is not good.
Yes, I'm very upset with the game now.
I'm waiting for Best Buy to allow me to return the game because I probably won't change it. Or if they can let me get another game, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, basically it was built on fucking lies. And
Damn.
that shit really pissed me off.
Damn.
Yeah, like seeing the space battles, talking about you can pick faxes and shit. Like, none of that
No,
shit's
you
in the
can't do
game.
that.
Talking about multiplayer, none of that shit's in the
Are they
game.
planning on trying to patch it, or as
Yes.
they came out and said that they're going to?
Yeah.
They said it's possibly in DLC, but there's no release date, no nothing.
Yeah, well, he said there'll be no DLC.
Well, what?
Yeah,
What?
no DLC is what he said.
We talked about this last week that y'all wanted good DLC to fix some of these
Oh,
holes.
DLC would fix it. It would make you play the game
Yeah.
again.
But,
But,
I'm still playing the game because I'm actually trying to finish the fucking game. But
Well, I just said fucking and got Witcher 3.
There we
Oh.
go, motherfucker. Yes.
I was like, I keep playing this game. It's awful. I need something else to play.
Yes.
So, yeah.
So, Prodigy has been waiting for somebody to get on this Witcher 3. And Kronos is going to have a totally different experience. Probably going to play it better than me. But I can't wait to talk about Novigrad and Finding Ciri and all of the
this
shit.
game's
with
worse
Witcher
than
3.
fucking No Man's Sky. What are you talking about?
Ah, you know
I was like, if he said something, like I hate it. I was like, it's gonna be so good.
Oh, man.
You're really gonna fucking put the table.
I know.
You've been working on it all fucking time.
The game is good, but it's Gerald's voice is kind of fucking weird. Like the way he talks, kind of like a loud whisper monotone thing.
Well, it's translated from Polish.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, the whole story, like even the novels were in Polish.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I didn't know that until I started reading up on it. But yeah,
yeah, the game is it's pretty fun. I'm playing it on hard, which I probably shouldn't have done, because like I started playing and like the first 3 like beasts that you have to fucking kill, they almost fucked me up. Once I realized that, oh shit, it took away a lot of life. I was like, I gotta fucking
Yeah.
be careful and like play for real. So,
Griffin's a no
Oh
joke.
shit!
Yeah.
Look at this shit.
what you
Oh, that's fucking cool.
tell our listeners what you looking at, motherfucker.
So, God.
Is that a meme?
oh,
What is it?
Somebody
that's
give it a thumbs up on
that's
something.
Sick Dolphin. That is Sick
Oh,
Dolphin.
okay.
Okay, so
Okay.
it's Roshika
Mirroring.
T. McGee. She tweeted or she
Reflection.
posted up a picture of her watching us on her TV.
Hell yeah.
On our Facebook
Just
page.
fucking Inception does.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
What's up, fam?
Shout out to, sorry if I fucked up your name.
Was,
That's good. Good shit.
Oh, she
Yeah.
got. God damn it.
Nice.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
much love.
Yeah, back to Witcher. Yeah, it's, game is great. I'm getting used to like the controls and like how to fight and like using. I'm not used to using magic,
Yeah.
and I really don't like how you have to like pick it. Like you can only pick one.
Yeah, you can only pick one at a time,
Weird.
but you
Yeah.
can you can switch it up.
Yeah.
There are some things you could do though. You could throw bombs.
Yeah, I don't have those yet.
Those will come very soon.
Yeah, but I'm kicking ass pretty well in the game. I'm just figuring out how to like craft shit and all this other stuff. So
There's just a real quick. There's crafting of oils. There's alchemy stuff, and then there's crafting obviously of your armor.
yeah.
All different.
That's
So
all right.
What's up, Stitch? You
What?
up there?
You look frustrated.
Science.
So why is this better than Skyrim?
I'm gonna play Skyrim again. There's no doubt about it. When it comes out on the PS4, I like the story and the music, and the character development better.
So the story thus far is better than Skyrim.
Well,
Right,
he was
that's
just
it.
he was ready to burn Skyrim in his fucking fireplace and shit.
My only issue with Skyrim, and I like Bethesda as a whole, was I had geared up my barbarian so heavy on his sword play.
You played it fucking retarded.
Yeah, I know. That's they let me play it retarded.
So
and-
you're
and
mad about the freedom that you had to fucking
Yeah,
That's exactly right. I encountered
changed.
I encountered this dragon who stayed in the sky, and I was like, "The fuck you want me to do with this shit?
God, this dude.
I got a sword. I ain't got no archery skills."
I like these brass knuckles. I'm just gonna keep leveling up. I'm gonna take on these dragons.
I was
What
like,
the fuck? I can take on this dragon.
"Give me a warning. Give me a reach around. Give me something to indicate, hey,
oh my god.
motherfucker, you're level 10 or 12. You might want to invest in getting a bow." You know what I mean? That's what I
It
didn't like.
didn't come to you that hey, maybe I shouldn't be punching people in the face.
Hold on.
I like punches.
How about something better? How about there's a fucking dragon on the cover of this fucking game?
I didn't
You
know you
didn't
could
think
fly.
Before you
I didn't know you could fly.
Before you take control of the guy,
Yeah.
and you're about to get beheaded in the fucking town square, a dragon comes through and ignites everything.
Let me throw my sword then if you're going to give me freedom.
This guy.
Yeah, that's right, Bethesda.
This dude. Oh,
I will play Skyrim again.
man.
But this makes me want to go to fucking Poland. I swear to God. I'm looking up flights.
Wait, didn't they say a Polish rock band? Oh no, they were Bohemian, right?
Bro, man,
They're Bulgarian.
you made up a country. You realize that, bro.
No, they're in a comic.
Were they Rohypnol?
Eastern Europe's mad at us now.
Eastern Europe and Korea.
Yeah.
And Brazil. Everybody mad at us. Holy shit.
Like, I'm fucking talk during that
The other thing I want to quickly mention on gaming is PlayStation had PlayStation Plus had their September releases announced, and they got what is that? Fallen Sword, Fallen Legend,
Yeah, so you talked about it today.
Lords of the Fallen.
Lords of the Fallen.
Yeah.
What's that? A Roman? What is that game? It's like barbarian Roman shit.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Journey or
And,
something.
and now I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna lose some gamers right here. But Prodigy got some truth to tell your ass.
Oh shit.
Motherfuck Journey. I played that game all the way goddamn through. It took me 2 hours to beat it. These bitch ass motherfuckers didn't give me a single goddamn trophy for beating the game. That is un-American.
That means-
That's unconstitutional. Fuck them.
Hold on.
But
Journey.
Last of Us gave you like 2 trophies.
Yeah, you
No,
have to play.
I got at least 5 or 6.
Yeah,
From
you
Last
have to
of
play
Us?
through
Yeah.
Last of Us. Yeah.
Not till you got to the end.
Yeah, and not
Not till
play
the end,
multiplayer.
No. I still got some. You're right. It was low on trophies, but
Super low.
but
You got some.
low
It's like, oh, I saw a giraffe. I got my first trophy. And that was
Yeah.
like at the very, very
Yeah,
end.
it is.
low is different from none. Though.
So
I beat the game and got none.
here's the thing about Journey. Journey is a staple game. I actually saw it demoed before it was released. It was at I was at the IGN Studios, and they had it set up. Journey is the only game that's won a fucking Grammy.
Fuck that game.
Grammy.
I want to go to
No
IGN
other
Studios.
Well,
game
I'll
has
give-
done that.
I'll give
actually,
credit. I'll give credit. It had beautiful music.
Yeah,
it was a
that's what
great
it was.
soundtrack.
It's the first one in the whole fucking
Wait.
industry.
It
doesn't beat The Witcher.
Grammy.
You actually might need to go back and play it
Yeah, you probably
because there's probably maybe about 15
No,
trophies.
there are trophies. They're just I played and
Did
beat
you-
the game
Did you
and
play
got
with
none.
it? Did you play with anyone else?
Someone joined me. I didn't know if it was AI or not,
Yeah, no.
but
It-
yeah.
If anyone if you see another character, anything. It's another player.
I wanted to
And
shoot him, and I had no
No,
gun.
you can't do that.
I wanted
It's
to throw
all
him a
about
sword.
the game is about communication and helping other people achieve. That's
It's
how
about
you
This
communicating
guy-
without words.
First of all,
have the game.
I told-
I've seen it.
I told the
Prodigy is not about communication.
I told the other player dicks out for Harambe. He said,
no.
Prodigy is not about achieving goals with other people.
This is yeah.
He's
you-
about his own motherfucking
That's gotta be-
self-interest.
So here's the thing.
That's why he said, I tried to shoot him.
Yeah. So if you ever had the chance to play with Prodigy, like, because we give everyone
Christ.
to link up with us on Twitch or whatever, Prodigy have a bad habit of like doing his fucking Leroy Jenkins shit.
Yeah.
And then when we're like about to start a new mission, all of a sudden he drops, and you're like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "Oh," and you get a text, "Oh, I went to bed." It's like, why don't you fucking tell us that you're fucking leaving
But before that,
you leave and we start a new fucking mission?
before that, he's Black Trevor from Grand Theft Auto. In terms of his age, just off the wall crazy action.
Yeah, no, he's
All
Leroy
right,
Jenkins.
we gonna go in and we gonna plan this out or whatever. Let me know when you take that first shot. I'll take out the other guard and everything. And he's just like, nah, fuck that, fam. I got this.
Grenades come out.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh yeah.
5 stars, fucking helicopter flying in. Like, God damn it, here we go.
if I got grenades on me, they have to be thrown.
I gotta play some more.
There we go.
I was playing Division the other day.
Oh, I was playing up. I was about 3-1 last night.
Yeah, I was playing the other day. I was like,
You should hit me up, man.
it's funny because you guys are still like not even ranked 20 yet, right?
Like, them guys.
man.
No, I know they are.
I'm-
Leroy Prodigy.
I haven't played in a long
That's because
time.
that game's fucking glitchy as fuck.
It's gotten better, but it was.
Yeah, actually, I was able to actually play. But then there was a point where the professor got bumped off, and it was just me and Prodigy just hanging out. Like, okay, what the fuck are we gonna do now?
Yeah, you gotta.
We can't fight this.
Yeah, well, if you're in a mission like that, if he started the mission and he's higher ranked, the enemies are
Yeah.
like ranked.
That's
But
it.
we were really just riding his coattail and level up.
Yeah, but if he drops out, then they drop down to your level because that's happened to me before.
Yeah, okay.
So then you can still.
We don't want to risk it.
I
It
need-
was
yeah.
like one shot and you're dead.
I need you guys to get to 30, and then we can
Do the
some
deck
fun-ass
zone.
damage on some. Yeah, we can start this fucking.
See, the Dark
Zone
Zone,
no more.
you need to run with the crew.
Fuck what you talk about. Siri needs help in Novigrad. You know what I mean? Come on now. All right.
Do we have any Ask Me That PTI questions this week?
Before we go there, I just want to talk about Batman Telltale game. It's fucking the best game I've ever fucking played. Dude.
What kind of
The
decisions you making?
storyline.
Yeah, that's amazing. You thought that.
I know.
Who would have thought? But
My favorite thing. My
Can
favorite
you tell us about the Batman TV dinners? Are they
Yeah.
like 5-star?
My favorite thing. My favorite thing is there's only been one episode, but you're still loving it.
I'm still loving it.
Yeah. You trying to say this is better than Arkham Knight?
Yes, because
Ah.
I want to say it's a game. It's more like watching a movie.
Negro face on.
It's a pretty good movie game, basically. But yeah, it's so much fun, and like I feel like I'm fucking up because like the FBI came to my or the police came to my house and took all my shit.
They already know you're Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, like I fucked up.
Did you
Ida
play-
Waller show up?
Did you play The Walking Dead Telltale? Or
I played
no?
the first episode. I played the
Okay.
second one. But what's crazy is that shit, that fucking pain of thought.
FBI came and fucked up your shit.
No, I like so they changed the way the Penguin is. Like it's not. They haven't say his name is the Penguin, but his name is Copperpot, and him and Bruce Wayne went to school together. But his family got in trouble and like shit got fucked up, so he became like kind of a criminal, but not like he's like a little punk thug basically.
Okay.
But just
Sure.
interacting with those two, it's like it's cool. It's like Penguin's not like some short little fat guy. He's like this tall, slim, like kind of he's got a little bit of muscle on him, but he's like a little punk guy. And he's kind of bad. I like this version of Penguin versus the fat one.
What kind of decisions are you making?
Bad one.
Bad one, like in terms of like, 'cause this guy when he had Clementine in Walking Dead, he was just like, fucking put some dirt on it, rub it out, stop crying. I was like, God damn it! I was like, he's gonna be caring after this girl.
One
make
mistake
shit
I feel like I made is that so you're investigating a crime scene, and like there's one guy that's still alive, and you're interrogating him. So like you didn't fuck this guy up. Like those are some options. Like you pick up like this metal pipe, and either you can hit this pan over here, or you can hit dude in the fucking rib. And I chose like I want to fucking go to Batman round. It's kind of scary and shit like that. But then like before like the police actually shows up, and Batman's like, oh, like he starts breaking the guy's arm. It's like, oh, do you want to break it or do you want to just like, just scare the guy? I'm like, break his fucking arm. So he breaks his arm.
Broken arm, scary as fuck.
Yeah.
Commissioner Gordon comes in, and then often comes like, oh, are you gonna go and talk to Commissioner Gordon, or are you just gonna fucking bounce? I'm like, well, I got shit to do, so I fucking.
You're the worst Batman ever. You're the worst. You're just out here breaking people's arms, not answering to your fucking commissioner boss guy, the guy that is pretty much saying like, all right, police, let him do his thing. You'd be like, nah, fuck you and his broken arm. Call the paramedics. I got Catwoman to fuck.
That's what I'm trying to say is that Commissioner Gordon, like, he comes to the room to see the guy hanging upside down with a broken arm, and he looks up and sees that Batman was there. So that's the reason why he gets fucking pissed. So like when he sees Batman, it shows up a little more. It's like, oh, he's gonna remember this.
Yeah, you should remember that shit. There's
Then,
consequences. You can't just be acting like Prodigy all the time.
I was like goddamn Batman.
Roll the dice.
But then like another crazy thing is that there's a scene with Selena Kyle and Batman, and they pretty much figure out each other's secret identity. Like right off the bat,
Did you break her arm?
I should have fucking got my head smashed in the fucking table.
What's your 200 pounds?
Oh. Yeah, that's good shit.
That's a great fucking
So
game.
where were we going?
There was an Ask Me That Beats That question from, I guess, maybe last week, but it was, what's our top favorite 7 animes?
Ooh, this is a question and a half right here.
Damn.
Let's just start naming
I'll
stuff.
just go, because I mean, I'm the noob. I love
One Punch.
Kuro Sensei.
Assassination
Classroom, Death Note. I forget where we decided
One
what
Punch
Boondocks
Man.
was. Well, he said One Punch Man was, I guess, a manga.
No, it's anime.
Okay.
All animes, almost all animes, were mangas first.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just named
High
4.
School, The Dead.
High School Dead was really good. I did watch the first season of that, so that's 5.
There's only one season.
Yeah. Well, they teased it like there was coming back out.
I know.
Yeah, they
I know.
keep teasing.
Lied to me. And that's all I can think of
That's
off
all
the
right.
top of my head. I didn't get a chance to watch Attack.
You
I
said one.
I didn't get a chance to watch Fine Painting one.
Heaven
I
on
didn't
Fire.
save that. I forgot about that. So those are, I guess, my 5 off the top of my head.
That's
I
good
can think
enough.
of right now.
Real quick, Heaven's Lost Property is still dank as fuck and it's on Netflix. If you want to see panties flying off of schoolgirls and every girl on there, watch
Yeah,
Heaven's
people
Lost
that
Property.
know, shoot me some recommendations or whatever.
If you want to see a robot,
Wait,
I was just telling my fans also shoot me recommendations.
Kronos been writing in his Death Note, but let's see what he got for the 7 anime. I want to hear this.
Yeah, I didn't get the. I mean,
He puts on his glasses. Oh shit.
Professional bad
Wait,
boy.
who wants to go next?
I'll go next.
Yeah,
So
go
I picked Death Note for my first one. Code Geass, which is awesome. If you guys haven't seen it, it's basically a psychological thriller with fucking mechs. It's pretty good. No Game, No Life is really good that nobody fucking watched for some reason.
I saw the first episode. I like
You gotta
it.
watch the rest, man. It's
Yeah.
fucking great. And then I crossed out Terraform Mars because remember that season 2 was fucking hot garbage. I was so angry about that. I put in High School today because who doesn't like jiggly anime? You know.
The physics.
Yeah, Robotech is also at top of my list. And Naruto, I'm a huge Naruto fan. I know it's like one of the most vanilla, I guess, animes out there, but it's fucking good, especially the Shippuden.
It can't be that vanilla, like
Well,
compared to like other stuff.
Well, it's so popular, and people just, they take it for granted. And my last pick is D Gray Man, which is one that was canceled too early. I think they're bringing it back this year.
I need to watch that one. I didn't check that one out.
It's really good.
I'm gonna jump in and go Soul Eater in terms
Yeah,
of naming some
dude.
new ones. That one was one of my favorite. I know your daughter is reading the manga.
Yeah,
right?
have you watched Soul Eater Not?
No, I
She
didn't know
was
that.
watching it. She was like, Daddy, you heard of it? I was like, haha, silly kid. Oh, shit, you're right. I was like, there's no Soul Eater Not. That didn't make fucking sense, but apparently there is.
Oh shit, that sounds good. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood was
Yeah.
another excellent one. Claymore was fun as
Yeah.
fuck.
I didn't like her.
You didn't like
I think I
Claymore?
tried to watch
Love
it.
Yeah, because like I watched all of it, and that fucking kid killed it for me. I couldn't.
He
stand
was a
that.
whiny bitch, but
He
you have to
cried
look
the
past it.
entire fucking time.
Yeah.
Like, I was fucking irritated. It had the same effect to me as the Witchblade anime.
Yeah,
Witchblade started out so fucking good,
Yep.
and it fucking shit itself.
Was Claymore the one where they were like living on this back of this
No.
thing?
No,
on
that
the
was
hill?
something that show. It's on Netflix, but like it had like a little kid who was like the boss of. It was a 7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I remember one.
Attack on Titan. It's got to be on there for me. I absolutely loved everything about that. And Death Note is one of the others that was mentioned. So, yeah. What else you got?
Are we talking series or movies or
Series.
Oh, series. Shit.
Afro Samurai, forgot that.
Okay, yeah. Oh, that's
Are you
great.
thinking of yours? I have my list ready.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so a lot of mine are gonna match up with Chronos, but I had to rethink some of them. So my first one is Naruto, but it's a great fucking anime. It's Naruto and Naruto Shippuden. How do you pronounce that word?
Djibouti.
Anyway, so
Shippuden.
that one, Sword Art Online, which I was surprised.
Yeah, it's on the list. Yeah.
And the first anime that I saw that was like, this was a movie, but fucking Akira.
Oh
That
yeah.
was pretty good.
I watched the shit.
What movie? Nice.
It got re-released in Singapore when I was there.
Nice.
I had to watch it in the theaters.
Nice.
That's good shit.
The next one after that is fucking Rolling Warriors. That goddamn show was the fucking best. It was like came out in '97. I was in high school and shit like that. After that, Inuyasha. That was a good anime. And what I liked about that too is that it kind of ended because I want to say the anime got beyond the manga, so they kind of started. No, that was a.
That was
Rurouni
Rurouni
Kenshin,
Kenshin, which is
yeah.
another great anime.
But yeah, I have that on my list too. But what's cool is that Hulu picked up the series and they aired the last part of it, so they actually see Inuyasha beating Naraku.
Nice.
After that, Dragon Ball Z.
Okay.
I mean, still
Classic.
cool classic. And then my last one was Rurouni Kenshin. And I still need to see the fucking live action movie that was released.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Old Ninja, what you got?
Definitely number one for me is Robotech, for sure. Hands down. I try to see everything produced by or that's been made that has Robotech name, anything about it, including Shadow Chronicles and everything else. One shout out to Cake Man, because we both like the series, is Crying Freeman from back in the
That's fucking
90s.
old school.
Yeah, that's a good. I mean, I watched all of it. Yeah, it's a good series. I mean, it was like super dank. There's a lot of fucking in it, but it has like fucking crazy ass fight scenes.
You should plot though, right? Good plot.
Yeah, the plot was good. Yeah, they had a
Big plot.
It doesn't act like the Flying Fannies type plot, but still, it's funny because there's actually a live action movie starring Mark Dacascos.
Fuck a live action movie. We always tell you that shit.
Fuck you, Phil.
Oh.
Anyway, what else? Definitely High School of the Dead.
Yeah.
Attack on Titan, which I really loved. I was actually surprised by that one because I thought it was just gonna be whatever. Fuck.
No Cowboy Bebop on anybody's list? What the fuck?
Yeah, or
I would
Samurai
give it-
Champloo.
Yeah, I'm like, no,
Those
no.
are like honorable mentions. Like if the list went up to 10, they would be on there.
Alright.
Yeah,
It's hard to pick.
now I might.
Yeah,
Guess. I mean, definitely Ghost in the Shell.
Yeah.
Because like there's this series I tried watching, which was kind of good, but it just doesn't have the same impact. But I still liked it. Definitely Afro Samurai, because I owned the first season. Still haven't finished the second one.
What?
Really?
Yeah, I haven't finished it. I haven't had a chance.
Wait, there was a second one?
Yeah.
Afro Samurai Resurrection.
What the fuck is wrong with
So,
y'all?
I have it on Blu-ray.
Yeah, and I'm gonna throw in Boondocks.
That's not that.
Yeah, I can't let that slide, man.
No,
that's
that's not that. It's cartoon.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember.
Great cartoon, but yeah.
What about like Tenchi Muyo?
I can't stand Tenchi
No.
Throw them flying panties at the end of your list. God damn.
Because I didn't like Claymore, and I didn't like. I was okay with the Rin Daughters of Night or whatever that one was. That was alright, but it had like a huge jump.
Oh, Queen's Blade. How about
I
that one?
haven't seen that one.
That was
Really?
jiggly.
What about
Oh, All My Geysers. That's cool. I can't stand that.
You don't like that one either?
No.
You're fucking racist, dude.
I can't stand that. I don't like this soap opera-y fucking
That was-
anime.
There was a guy with a bunch of chicks trying to slide in fucking draws.
Soap opera-y.
Did you guys watch Hunter x Hunter at all?
I didn't.
No,
I
I
didn't.
didn't
I watched it.
I wanted to see Vampire Hunter D, and I kept.
Oh, yeah.
I'd always see bits and pieces, and I never went back to start it, and it looked so fucking good.
Yeah.
But I never got a chance to.
For whatever reason, I didn't realize that there were 3 Berserk movies, and now I bought them on Blu-ray.
Nice. So people are pissed about that show because the animation stuff it's cel shaded instead of animated.
People need to get over. It's a good anime,
it's so
though.
good.
It's a really good series, and now I'm learning more about how Guts got to be the way he is.
Yeah.
Even though I've seen like the Golden Egg, but there's like 2 more movies that I'm going working my way through.
All I know is that Gus goes ham with that fucking sword.
Fuck it. I love how the sword is so much bigger than like humanly possible almost.
Yeah.
You know? Anyway.
Fuck, you love that shit.
Yeah, I
Oh,
love
they're
that.
making a game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'd play that. Yeah, I'd play it just sight unseen. All right.
Game for what?
Berserk.
Berserk,
All right. No more asking me the BTI.
Well, actually, I
questions?
threw a question on there.
Bro, what you got?
I had asked, what's your fake go-to name? This is something I want to say Urkel or EV had. Oh, I think I posed this question for both parties.
Wait, go-to name.
Your go-to fake name that you like to use.
What does that mean?
Like, so if you're like going to Vegas, you and your foreign friends going to Vegas, your guys all come with like fake names to give the girls.
I go by Joe, because actually I do this shit all the time. If you guys hang out with me, like enough, if I go to like a restaurant or some shit, they ask like for a name, I'm just like Joe, because my first name people fuck it up all the time. I'm just tired of it,
Like,
so I just tell them Joe.
I don't know your name. But...
Harambe.
I have like technically I guess you could say I have 3 first names.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're a fucking psycho. The girls talk about that shit.
But so most of the time, like I go with my last name
Yeah.
because when I say the first name, people butcher it not as much as Kronos. People fuck up Kronos.
My shit might as well have fucking special characters.
Yeah.
Accent
Yeah,
marks.
just have a symbol like French, like hieroglyphic type shit.
Be a bit.
Yeah. So a lot of times I just go with my last name or my middle name.
There you go.
I switch it up. I'll come in as was Django Mandingo.
Oh goddamn.
I'll do for a longest time, since I had a Crabtree jersey and I wear it a lot. I put my name down as Crabtree. What the fuck else I've done? All kinds of fucking. I'd switch it up. Oh, I was Shepherd for a long time. I was like Commander Shepherd. Yeah.
Gotta save this galaxy.
So I'll switch it up.
What you got, Luke?
So for me, my go-to name was Johnny because I like the movie Back to the Future where he sings the song Johnny Be Good.
That was gonna be Bruce.
No.
I was waiting for it.
But it was funny because some friends of mine went to Vegas and I used that name and some some chick came up to me and she's like, "Oh hey Johnny, how you doing?" I'm like, "My name is Danny." But Danny's not my name either.
Real quick, I was listening to yeah, that's funny. I was listening to Prereq earlier today, and I love the way like Joe has these fucked up ass ideas or whatever. He had one that caught me. Talked about your Canadian girlfriend.
Oh yeah. I tweeted out mine.
Please elaborate.
Yeah, so a Canadian girl,
Dawson.
Canadian girlfriends are the ones who like basically you're like, I would definitely date you, but you're like out of the country, so it's not quote unquote possible. So obviously they don't have to be out of the country, but they're basically like your dream I would date you girl.
I thought it was like when you're in high school and your parents are like, "Hey, how was your summer?" It's like,
There
"Oh,
you
you know,
go,
I met
yeah.
this new girl at
Yeah, there you
camp,
go. That's
and
better.
she's from Canada. I can't like introduce you to her because she's in Canada. We still talk though."
But you can still do it with celebrities. So
It's almost like the show Catfish.
Chrono Scores was.
Rosario Dawson.
Oh, all right. It looks like some of the other guys are thinking.
Yeah, I got a couple.
Sure.
I was gonna say because she's Canadian, have her with me.
Okay, all right.
Wait, she has to be Canadian?
Yeah.
No, she doesn't have to be fucking Canadian.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were more like a Leslie Jones stuff.
Oh!
It's either Avril Lavigne or Lindsay Lohan.
I'll-
I've talked all kinds of fucking crazy stories.
Goddamn, she's on meth though. Goddamn.
Yeah, that's why.
Lindsay
Why do you think I
Lohan,
have
she was
all
hot.
kinds of
She was-
stories?
she was
She was hot for a minute.
I'm gonna get this out before it gets stolen. I'm gonna take Coco.
You
Sorry,
motherfucker!
IT Coco?
Fuck you!
Ice-T's
No, Ice
Coco.
T's Coco. So Nicole Coco Austin.
Yep.
Fucking A.
Yep.
That is queen of the future.
Mine would be Topanga.
Oh!
Danielle Fisher.
Yeah,
You have the same names.
me and Lizzo had this sort of agreement they talked about on Earth Girls.
Yeah.
These people on the list where
Yeah.
it was.
Oh, I know. Oh,
You know what? I'm gonna say
it's.
it's funny because Paul Walker was on our list. I was like, it's gone. I was like, what you gonna do? I don't care. We keep it dark, so whatever. I just looked at it, I was like, he dead now. So,
shit!
I remember that because it was like right at, I think it was like Thanksgiving. We were having Thanksgiving like right at our parents' house or whatever. I just looking at it, I was like, he's gone now, so whatever.
Necrophilia. as well.
I know who's on stage.
It's either Felicity or Emily. I still got it for Alicia Keys. I would drink her bathwater.
I don't.
Her period bathwater.
Oh!
No fuck kidding. Love me, Alicia Keys. Love me, Felicity. I worship thee.
Oh, damn. You keep saying Felicity. Her name's Emily. She's Felicity on Arrow. But
She can tell me whatever she wants me to call her.
I can't get over the period laugh on her. Goddamn.
No,
But it tastes like cherry Kool-Aid.
no.
Ah,
Strawberry.
So what did you think about her going to the awards?
I was like, looking at my watch, I'm like, so today is Wednesday. I'm like, by Friday, I'll probably be spending a good night on the couch.
You're probably gonna get a good night's sleep.
Yeah.
That couch life sometimes is pretty good.
Oh, my.
Couch night was like it's like a field trip in your own house.
Oh, and then I got to watch the big TV?
Yeah, I can sleep with the TV on and just walk to the fucking fridge.
No, I don't give a fuck.
I'm sorry.
Look, in my household, ain't nobody kicking my ass at the couch. I'm like, okay, if you want to leave, you leave. But I'm staying right here.
I just let them think they're winning. I'm just like, oh, go to sleep with a guy. Alright. Fuck. I can watch these fucking episodes on my DVR now.
There you go.
It's like a controller.
Exactly.
Late night
Go
gaming.
asleep with the gate with the controller in my hand
Yeah.
on the pause menu or some shit. Controller died. I wake up. What?
After I wake up, there's like a fort in the fucking living room. Like, oh, yeah, fuck it.
Exactly. Me and a field trip with the dogs. All fucking
Yeah.
Speaking of kind of fucking
All right. Holy shit. All right.
Do we want to do the? I got a would you rather question.
Go ahead.
So, would you rather be Bruce Wayne / Batman but have a little dick, or be Clark Kent / Superman and have a fat cock but suck your dick?
Wait.
I'm trying to remember. Batman, small dick.
Superman.
When you say suck in bed, you talking about like come early or?
All
No
things
stroke
with it.
game?
No stroke game. Busting early. Talking fucking about cooking recipes while fucking.
But the-
But I'm rich. Go, right?
But the powers of soup?
Yeah, you still have hours soup.
Yeah, I'm going to go Superman.
I'm analyzing it, but I'm leaning Superman.
Because you know what's going to happen? If you're a Batman with a little dick, you take your pants off, the girl's probably going to laugh and leave.
Oh, shit.
If you're Superman with a big ass dick, pull your pants down and be like, alright, let's go. At least you're going to get some pussy.
And that shit's gonna be all over TMZ if you fucking Bruce Wayne with small dick.
Yeah.
What girl wouldn't want to fuck with alien dick? You know what I mean?
Or looks like a fucking Dutch dick or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, what?
I think I'm going
Hell.
hell.
Fucking U-turn.
You turn cock.
That'd be the worst fucking
The
dick
fucking
to have.
hook. Hooks the wrong way.
Clark Kent for me, I guess. You know.
Yeah, but you can't fuck though.
Well, you
Fuck
can.
whatever
You
I
just,
want,
If your
just
dick is
bad.
so small, could you really fuck though?
Yeah, keep falling out.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, my opinion
It's
is
just the deep concentration.
You don't want to say anything bad about
Batman,
Batman.
yeah.
Because
It's hard.
It's
Put
like,
it in the corner.
it's like I can get one of those hollow dicks, put it over my dick.
Yeah. Maybe one of those dolls.
Yeah, build a bat
With
dildo.
my VR porn, I'd be good.
like you can make like a back dick.
Ah, do it! Do it!
You gotta fucking like attachment or fucking go get surgery and make it bigger or some shit like
But
that.
the truth still is, you guys are big.
God damn.
Anaconda malt liquor.
Ah.
He's a little dick.
God damn.
Oh shit, that's a
Yeah.
tough.
Get us some more questions.
yeah.
Well, there's
Yeah, so do the ask you them BTR and then also put the same hashtag and then put would you rather.
But,
Go ahead and answer your motherfucking shit.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna go with the Batman route.
Ah, do it! He's a
I
All right.
can fuck my
No,
car.
Because
So-
you know sometimes having a big dick doesn't, and you're not if you're bad at dick, girls make fun of you anyway. So you're still make fun of. So if you have a little dick or a big dick, but it can't work it.
But you're
just make fun of you.
Superman though. You can evaporate. You can evaporate. What the fuck?
Incinerate.
Incinerate that fucking crazy bitch.
Oh.
I'm bad at bed. Guess what? You're bad at life, bitch. Zap! I'm just kidding. I wouldn't literally do that.
Someone go get my dustpan.
Ah.
Sweep those ashes up.
Old man,
But
did
no,
you answer?
I was gonna say,
Oh.
the thing with Batman though too is he's got fucking money. Like they're just gonna fuck him because he's got money. There's chicks out there sleeping with old ass guys.
Oh, actually, yeah, Rashika brought that up. Yeah, money and
Yeah.
bionic dick. So
Shout out to Rosika. Thank you, fam.
So,
What you got, old ninja?
Yeah, definitely Superman. Because even though you may not be able to fuck, if you have like Lois or Lana, they're probably gonna try to coach you and
It
instruct
better be brunette.
No,
Fucking
you're,
Lois.
you're fucking bad at that. There's no fucking getting better.
you. Yeah, well,
As
I
long
mean,
as
you
yeah,
gotta
trust
try.
me. Oh, what the fuck are you talking about? We were all pretty shitty at bed at one point in
Yeah,
time.
I was gonna say.
No, but if you're he's talking about Superman's bad at bed. There's no fucking like
You can get better.
Yeah,
Practice.
Practice. I mean, it may take him 50
I
years.
already know my next week being an MBTI question. It's gonna be hilarious.
So
So,
this makes me think of Hancock. That when the cut scene where
Oh,
he's fucking
yeah.
that one chick,
Busted.
he's like, yeah, when I take to a certain point, like he's probably
Nuts out.
doing the same kind of busting nuts, like
Probably.
fucking shooting bullets and shit.
busting so hard she dies.
But you can't fucking get better. That's all
I disagree, but
I mean, yeah, you can get better, but not in this fucking scenario.
No, well,
Because then it wouldn't really be a would you rather.
yeah,
Yeah.
it wouldn't, but I'd still rather be Superman.
You still getting your nut?
Yeah, as long as I bust.
oh,
You fucking tiger bitch like a champ.
On the other
Don't
hand,
get tired.
Oh,
I go all day.
So, a show that I think we all watched.
That's what I've been fucking Hope Solo. So you gotta think about Superman.
Oh!
Swifter all
he had a
over.
ring on his neck. He caught a lip.
Oh, that's terrible.
I was just gonna say real quick. There should be a day where we should do that superhero thing where everybody say like what their superhero power is, but the next person have to like kind of give like a rule to the superpowers. Like
Yeah.
say like my superpower is I want to fly, and then someone could be like, well, okay, you can fly, but only on Tuesdays.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Stuff like that.
But
But
a show that does everybody watch American Horror Story? We all watch it, yes.
No.
Yes.
So this starts. Is that no premise?
No,
Yeah.
my wife
Talk
Lilo
about
watches it.
Yeah, she likes it.
But you know.
I thought with every season except for the clown season. Fuck.
So that it's starting up again.
Yeah.
It starts on the 14th of September.
Yes.
And there's some would you rather questions in American Horror Story.
They had a movie of like Would You Rather, or I forget, it had Sasha Grey in it. Or whatever. You seen that?
wait, it's probably the what was it? The girlfriend experience?
Porn-
No. It was like no, it was a legit movie, but Sasha Grey was in it. It was like
Shark Hurricane?
no, motherfuckers. It was like Would
It's
You
Entourage,
Rather?
Probably.
No, motherfuckers. It was a movie.
Get it, Max?
It was like it was Would You Rather or whatever. It was like a legit HBO movie or
Did she
whatever.
get railed?
No.
I'm sorry. I'm not believing your fantasy world where Sasha Grey does not show off that snatch and Snapchat me that pussy.
Come on,
Or like do some shit where she punches herself in the stomach. Or
Yeah.
some shit.
Anyway,
So
while
yeah,
he's looking that up,
there is some would you rather American Horror Story style if you want, if y'all want to do it, but not.
well, let's wait till the season comes back on.
Well,
So,
they're off in the past.
all right.
So
Let's do one.
we'll do one. So this is an easy one. So would you rather spend a year in the murder house, which is season 1, or spend a weekend at Hotel Cortez, which is from season?
Oh, the Murder House. Murder House, easy. Murder House.
Stay with you.
I don't even know what the difference is. They both sound bad, but
He
what's
don't
the
watch.
difference
He don't
between
watch
the two?
watch it.
Well,
Yeah, watch
they kind of have the same fucking rules. Like if you die, you
Oh,
want
the movie's called Would You Rather in 2012. Like I
Getting
motherfucking
hype
said.
over it.
Y'all
Why
fucking
you
keep
so
throwing
mad
out your
at the title?
goddamn. Cause y'all fucking talking shit. Would you rather?
But it's
Whatever.
on Pornhub.
It was no, it's not Pornhub. It was like Clue. It's like they invite these people over for this fucking dinner.
I heard the answer was in her pants.
No, make them match. I'm only allowed to be mad like 0.7 times per episode. And like I was heated, whatever. I haven't even like been semi-heated until we had like the gun debate thing, and then we had the Kardashian thing. So I've been like semi-heated on now 3 episodes. We've been doing this for like well over a year. You guys trying to make it happen twice. Some bullshit. Give me some of that gum you were chewing
But
on.
did they bust on her face?
Yeah.
No.
Would you rather fuck her in the pussy or fuck her in her ass?
Oh!
All 3 please.
Watch the movie. You know what? I can't wait. Next week, my question is gonna be revenge mode.
Oh,
Wait.
alright.
Y'all bring this question upon yourselves. Just remember when I ask it. So
Okay.
get ready.
So
I'm gonna ask it on the air. You get no prep time.
that's the would you rather question. I would stay at Hotel Cortez
Alright.
because I'd probably fuck with Lady Gaga.
Yeah, I
You
was
know
gonna
what?
say the same thing.
She got
You know
that
what?
ass though.
That's a better answer because Lady Gaga, I did not respect how much body she had until I
Dude.
saw that show.
Fucked up.
Yeah, so.
I'll
Hey,
say the
look,
same thing.
can we switch gears to comics though?
Sure, whatever.
Goddamn. Don't sound too enthusiastic, motherfucker.
Nah, I'm just fucking.
But real quick, so a shout out. This week there's going to be basically 3 casts. You know what I mean? Happening
work.
Wait,
over
we're
this
cat-
weekend.
we're cat-
in a sense. Hold on, motherfucker. we're going to
About
be at
6 states are going.
we're going to be live and direct at panels for San Francisco Comic Con.
Yes, yes, we will.
What's the time on Friday?
It's
Nine
9 to
p.m.
10.
Oh, yeah.
So we're super late on fucking Friday.
Yeah.
We're like the last event, aren't we?
Don't matter. It's going
We're
to
the
be
headliner. That's what they call
Yeah.
the last event.
Yeah.
Headliner.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're actually doing it all 3 days. So
Yes.
if you're not there on Friday, we're going to be there at 2 to 3 on Saturday.
Yep.
And I think 2 to 3 again on
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah,
Right?
about that. Yep.
Yeah. But I mean, look on SF. Actually, y'all talking on.
Yeah, he's got the
So
promise to look at.
this is San Francisco's first Comic Con.
Yep.
And I believe, is it true that SAC Anime is this weekend too?
It might be
Direct
with panels.
with panels. We'll be taking questions, and I know I'm only just going to try to make it to 2 of them, but I will definitely be there on Sunday for sure.
Yeah, and definitely Prodigy and Kronos will be there for all 3. And we're going to drop some geek knowledge about diversity, about coming together, about shit that we've talked about on this cast in more detail.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is the weird part is that they named it different things every day, which is what the fuck they do.
Yeah, I don't know why they did
I don't know why I do that. Anyway, so the first night, it's on Friday, September 3rd. It's called Geek United in New Hope, and that's from 9 to 10 at night. And then on Saturday, September 3rd, it's called Geeks Coming Together, the New Generation, and we're at 2:30 to 3:30, and that's in Pacific Eye. That's the room we're in.
And I think it's all at the Marriott, I believe.
Yeah. And then on Sunday, December 4th, it's called Bridging the Geek Divide, and it's from 2 to 3.
Oh,
So-
we actually have a description on their site.
Yeah.
The Blerds from Black and the Black Out Infinity.
Can't wait.
So we're actually posting it on our Facebook page. You can go to our Facebook page and see.
You know what? I'm like,
Yeah, I did it earlier, but yeah, definitely remember.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again, but this is the link from the actual con's website, and we're linking you guys from our Facebook page. You can go on there right now, check out the all the times that we're gonna be there and some of the other stuff too. So.
Yep, and I'll say this too. We're going to go in some real detail about some of these comics and geek culture from a diversity standpoint that need to be said. Some shit that needs to be fucking dropped. So yeah, and we're going to record. We're going to record that shit.
wait, before.
Yeah.
Did you say what halls you're going to be in, where they can find us?
Yeah, it's Pacific Room B for Friday and Sunday, and then Pacific I on Saturday.
Yep. So if you are in the Bay Area or Northern California in general, come on through to San Francisco Comic
Yeah,
Con.
and come with questions. Part of it's going to be audience participation. So
It's
Hell
an
yeah.
open forum, and we love feedback from fans.
We love interacting with people, even folks who have never heard of us before. When they hear us and want to talk about things, it's like crack. It's so addictive and awesome. So
we thoroughly enjoy it.
yeah.
It should be good.
So really quickly, I know Kronos it was like a porn parody comic. What was this Snot Girl thing?
It's not girl.
it is not a porn parody. Sasha Grey is not in this comic.
Showed up for the people.
Sasha, like y'all ain't close enough to her.
Oh, I know.
So I heard about this comic called Snot Girl, which I'm showing to everybody that's watching right now. And I was interested because the name is fucking hilarious, right? And I picked it up and read it, and it's actually it's pretty decent. Snot Girl is about this. It's gonna sound ridiculous when I tell it though. The girl, Snot Girl, she's a fashion blogger that has horrible allergies, right? And so she meets like this cool girl, which she names her Cool Girl, that'll hang out with her, but doesn't know about her allergy problems. So she has to take a bunch of pills to stop her allergies and shit. And then at the end of the comic, it's kind of like I don't know, like somebody died. I'm not gonna say who. And it's just like, what the fuck just happened in this comic? Because it's like lighthearted, kind of funny, and all of a sudden at the end, somebody's dead in the bathroom. And you're like, what the fuck? So now I'm really interested to read the next comic and see what's going on. Like, I don't know if she has powers. I don't know if she killed the bitch. I don't know if she slipped and fell. I have no idea. So, yeah.
Can I just say on the cover she's slim thick? So remember on The Incredibles when they had Mrs.
This is incredible.
So she's
Yeah.
a BBW.
No,
Yeah.
that's not a BBW.
It's not BBW.
She's
I can't see.
slim thick, where it's like
Small
Yeah.
waist.
slim thick. You know?
She's what is it called? She's a pog.
That's
That's
my girl.
All right. So.
Hashtag Snow Bunny.
And real quick, I'm still loving a whole lot of Rebirth stuff, but I read Blue Beetle with Jaime Reyes, and
Only issue 1 is out.
yeah, but it was very impressive. It was great to see him get his own comic.
Well, you know what's interesting? After listening to Geek History Lesson, they had talked about how Jaime Reyes had a comic book back in the day, but it was short. It's just one series, and that I'm actually surprised that he's back for the Rebirth.
He was great in Young Justice, and I thought he was excellent in Teen Titans versus Justice League.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a good movie, and I like this character. I was not familiar with the Beatles at all, and so I like Jaime Reyes is my Blue Beetle, and I love what they're doing.
So,
cool.
Prodigy, what besides Blue Beetle, what other Rebirth comics?
Love and Wonder Woman. I'm surprised that I'm enjoying Superman because I haven't read a Superman comic since the '90s, or a Superman run on comics since the '90s, and it's good. It's interesting. I love Justice League, and I enjoy Green Lanterns. So, Rebirth is still very fun, and of course, Deathstroke too.
Yeah, so I've been definitely enjoying Green Lanterns. I'm a little confused on Rebirth Superman, but I've been reading it. It's been interesting. The run with Eradicator was cool. I just caught up on Batman today.
Yeah.
So with the whole.
Well, there's 3 Batman books.
Yeah, I'm only reading the Rebirth Batman, the one with the Gotham Girl.
Yeah.
That's the only one I'm reading right now. I'm not reading All Star Batman. I don't know if I'm going to read the Monsters one that's coming out in a month or so.
Well, there's Batman Beyond too.
Yeah, I'm not reading that one either.
That looks good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What else? Wonder Woman. So issue 2 has been selling out. So I have like all of them except for issue 2.
I'll give it to you.
So I've read one. I'm trying to own it though.
Wait, pro tip though. What I didn't like about Wonder Woman, even though I love that series, they're skipping. It's every other issue that they're continuing certain storylines.
That's weird.
Have you noticed that? So it's 1 and 3, and then 2 and 4 that are like back-to-back stories.
Huh.
So it's out of sequence, and it's a completely different storyline.
Interesting.
So just be aware of that when you buy it.
So I've read her one shot and then number 1, and I've been feverishly trying to get number 2, but then I bought 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
So I haven't read any of those. But Green Lanterns, for me so far, I'm a huge Superman fan, but Green Lanterns just kind of edged it out because I've been liking that story. Definitely, I do like the Superman story though. I did pick up Wonder Woman, or Superwoman, sorry, Superwoman. But is it? Yeah, but it doesn't have the S. Yeah, I'm not reading All Star Superman or Supergirl. I'm debating. I thought about Birds of Prey, but I still have Hal Jordan in the Green Lantern Corps. I haven't even read that, but so far Green Lantern, Superman, and Batman I've liked the most.
So if you really can't.
And Justice League.
If you really can't find Wonder Woman number 2, just go to mycomicshop.com.
Yeah.
You find it there. I want a bunch of them.
The only ones I haven't fucked with when it comes to Rebirth have been Green Arrow and Aquaman.
I read Aquaman.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not caught up on Aquaman, but I own them, and I've got all of the Green Arrows. I haven't read them yet, and I haven't found his one shot yet.
So speaking of comics, two points. First one is, for some reason this week was super fucking light for DC.
Yeah.
There's no Rebirth fucking nothing this week, and
Which
there's
is weird.
few and far between. Like everybody's racks are like super light. Second, a comic that I actually really enjoyed is getting canceled, and I'm fucking pissed about it.
Ooh. Tease this because we're gonna go into detail on Friday. But go ahead.
I'm gonna go in deep on Friday, but they're canceling Nighthawk after issue number 6.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's a really important comic, especially for today's day. You know, it has to do with police violence, shit like that.
In Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago.
Interesting.
And it got canceled.
So Power Lines was the same kind of thing. It was talking about, racial, not injustice, but racial tension and a little bit of police brutality in the Bay Area, and that got canceled.
Well, I'll go into it more on the panel, but the reason why is people are fucking buying them.
Yeah.
People want to sit here and scream about diversity, and they don't fucking buy the comic books.
That truth, though, because I tell you what, I listened to Chrono's recommendation on Nighthawk, and I just went ahead and picked it up based on him saying it was a good comic. And you know what? I was impressed. I finished reading all the way through issue number 4, and I'll pick up the others, but it is a good comic. And I commend Marvel for trying it, but again, some of these same folks that want to bitch didn't want to pick it up and read it.
Yeah, I actually want to see if we can get the artist on. The artist, he looks a lot like, his work is a lot like the guy who does the Manhattan Project.
Yeah.
Qatar or whatever.
Yeah, I
but
noticed
it's
that.
a little better. It's very similar, but I'm already used to the comics to that style. I want to talk to him about, maybe that was his influence, something like that.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know. I love to talk to him about it. So I love the art style.
We're going to try to reach out and make that happen. And we still like Jimmy Robinson from Power Lines, too.
Yeah,
You know?
I believe he's local, is he not?
I believe he is.
Yeah.
And in fact, I'm positive he is. So, when it comes to diverse
That'd be
books,
pretty cool.
when it comes to diverse books, if you don't support them, you should stop your bitching. But again, when we release the panel stuff, you'll hear much more detail about it.
So I'm gonna double check about Powerline and see if they released because there's only 6 issues. I'm gonna
That's
see if
it?
they released it digitally.
Okay, I hope so. But Eton from Cape and Cal doubts it.
Oh yeah,
So do I.
I mean, so did the Elusive Comics in the South Bay. They were talking about.
Which is sad.
Yeah.
Anyway, should we round it up? Or unless any other?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, obviously we know what I know what I'm doing this weekend, but
So I had actually a fucking terrible day at work today, and so I'm taking next week off.
Good.
Yeah. I'm gonna relax. I'm gonna try to get some more floats in. Probably gonna do a lot of jiu-jitsu. Try to lose. I want to get down like 5 more pounds, but I think I can do that in like a
I
week.
thought you were gonna say flows, like you're gonna start like a fucking rap
I'm
battle.
gonna start rapping shit. Fuck it. Start playing basketball too. Terrible at both. Floating is like the flotation thing. I gotta get back to that. Today was just fucking too much.
Oh my god.
and you gotta save Siri and Dumbledore.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna play some more Witcher 3. That's gonna be great. And then finish unpacking. My garage. So I'm one of those guys that likes having a garage that's used as a fucking garage. And right now my garage is full of bullshit, like from like the move. So I'm just gonna go through there and either throw shit away or just like move it or something because I need to fit cars in there because my fucking M Roadster is dirty as shit. It's the dirtiest it's ever been in its entire fucking life. It's like,
Pollen's taking over.
yeah, there's a fucking tree next to me that just sprays.
When I walk
sap.
past it, I'm like,
and then
no one's
pollen
about to be
comes down.
mad as fuck.
Yeah. So pissed.
Good shit. All right, Skip, what you got?
Let me think. I'll probably keep playing the Division a little bit more. I beat Marvel Ultimate Alliance 2 again on PS4. It's
Okay.
No, it's the first one that's buggy as fuck.
Oh, okay.
Second one plays alright. I haven't had any issues with the second one. I beat it on anti-registration. Now I need to go pro registration, go through and potentially platinum that and everything, and get on with that whole aspect of things. The float thing, I actually was talking about the float thing with some people at work and everything because
Yes.
my original trainers that I was with at work, they hadn't seen me for a while, so I stopped in there just to say what's up to them, and they're asking because they know like I'm still in honeymoon phase.
Oh, did we
living
have you
period.
talked about it on the podcast? You were here last week, right?
Nah, I wasn't here
Oh,
last
talk
week.
about it, your experience.
I mean, talking about it shortly doesn't give like a full description of it, but it's absolutely fucking amazing. And I was telling my coworkers at work, it's complete. They don't really call it sensory deprivation anymore, but for like just simple terms, that's pretty much what it is. It's just like it's you alone with your brain and your thoughts and everything. Because as a human, you're so connected with your senses. Like, I mean, you're holding your phone right now. You don't really notice that you're holding it, but your brain knows it's holding it. It knows it's sensing that you are holding a phone. But when you are in that state is for an hour, you don't have anything that you're doing at all except thinking.
Wow.
And it becomes trippy as fuck. You do. I don't know. It's hard for me to say if it was like because I've never really experimented with like drugs, so I don't know fully what a hallucination is. Like I know what daydreaming is, and you would daydream, but it's since everything's like pitch black around you, you don't know if you're daydreaming. Your eyes are open. If you're closed, are you asleep? Are you awake?
That's the tricky part. Is when you close your eyes and open them, you see the exact same thing.
Yeah.
It's so fucking dark.
I would literally like squeeze my eyes tight just to be like, all right, am I seeing that, or are my eyes open, closed? Because you get in this really, really, really relaxed state. But like I was saying before, I was telling my coworkers about it. The only thing is like if you're claustrophobic, it's probably not for you.
Well, the thing is like when you first get in it, I can understand, but once you close the door, you can't see anything close to you, right? But there is actually an open float tank that's in the place you went to on accident. They have like a more open float tank.
Okay.
Like you can just lay down in like it's kind of like a little pool.
Because
Do they play music or something?
No.
You don't.
That's
You don't hear anything.
Some of them you can, but I prefer everything turned off.
Yeah.
That's like the best way.
They give you earplugs. The only thing, and I even beforehand, and I was like, yeah, I'm down to do it. And then I started to think about it, like it was like the night before. I'm like, like, I've never done anything like this. Am I going to be freaked the fuck out because I'm closed off in the thing? And I was like, we'll see how it plays out. Like, I'm down. I've skydived before. I'm down to do anything once and see how I like it or whatever.
Anal sex.
Damn. Strapped up on.
Would trip me out, and the hardest thing for me to get over was like the breathing, where it's like it's warm air that's coming through your lungs and everything, where it makes it. That's the only thing that made me sort of like panic and everything. It made me feel like I was enclosed, is because like you have warm air coming through like your breathing.
It's super humid.
Yeah, like you have like a sheet over your head if you're in the bed and everything.
Yeah, some of the more. So I want to go down to a place called the Flow Lab, and they actually have. They look like fucking meat lockers, and they're way better than ones we're in.
Yeah.
So you stand up going in it, and then you lay down, right?
Oh, okay.
And they also have this system where they circulate the air.
That would be good.
Yeah, so it doesn't feel as humid. It feels drier.
Okay, that because that was the only thing that took me a little bit to get used to. Sometimes I would drift over and touch the side. I would like flick my pinky, and then my body just goes whatever back in its own way. And I was telling some of my coworkers at work, I'm like, it's really, really good. Like, it's hippie size. I'm like, I would say the same thing.
Yeah.
I highly recommend it though. I'm like athletes. She was saying like Steph Curry's been in there to do to like professional athletes go in there, and it just like completely decompresses their body. It's like Epsom salt on like PCP or whatever, and the way it just like sort of sucks everything from your body. And the craziest thing about it was like when you wake up, they tell you like after we're done, she was like, we'll knock on the I call it a coffin for lack of a better term, but she's like, get up slowly and everything. So they knock on the thing, and I get up, and I literally was like a newborn baby out of the womb. Like, because
Like the Matrix.
when you're sitting down in the water, and no one's ever experienced, like, when you sit down in like a short, shallow thing of water, your butt will hit the ground. Not in here.
Wow.
You will float or whatever. So it's like when you're come back up and floating, and you sit like in your sit up Indian style position, you're waiting for your ass to like touch the ground, but it's not. And you don't want to move fast, so you're like kind of flopping around like you're a fucking idiot with no backbone. You're like a jellyfish with no backbone. So I'm like falling around. I'm just like, it was embarrassing. If they had like a camera inside, I was flip flopping maybe like 2 or 3 times. I was like, all right, speed it up. So because I didn't want to move too fast and completely get fucked around. But it was absolutely great. And just you really feel like this whole like a refresh. Like you just hit Control, Delete, the white button on the Sega Genesis, and you're just a completely new person. It was really, really good. Kronos actually paid for it for me and everything, which was really, really cool. And it's one of those things where I look forward to paying it forward for somebody else. So like I'm looking forward for somebody else who's down to go for it and just be like, yo, you gotta experience it. It's almost like with VR, where it's like it's hard to describe until you've actually done it. And that's something I'm definitely looking forward to. Besides the VR thing, football season started soon. I drafted in our fantasy football podcast league and everything, the 16-team league, which is pretty beast mode. I'll probably tweet out a picture of our squad and everything to let you know who you need to root for the MBTI. And I'll try to do the podcast strong. Other than that, I don't think I have anything else going on tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. I have a session with pork bellies. That
was so fucking good.
There's a place called Umami Burger that actually has pork belly instead of bacon.
I need it in bulk. I don't I hear horror stories about Costco. It's like you go in, like I'm just getting something, and then next thing you know, it's like $400 later. Yeah,
that's true.
It's all shit you need though.
Yeah. Pork bellies is. I need pork bellies.
Have you had beef cheek?
No.
Beef cheek changed a life.
Really?
It's probably one of the best parts of the beef.
That pork belly is so fucking good. Like, yeah, I need to hit up.
You need to get this man billionaire's bacon.
No, I made it with the brown sugar.
Okay.
Yeah, I made it at home. But it was just regular. It wasn't like butcher cut thick bacon. I need to do that.
I got the thick cut.
Yeah, I need to do that.
You put the red pepper flakes in there too. Some chili and shit. That's really
yes.
Y'all make me hungry.
Me and Lilo, we went to a place called Nola in Palo Alto. Really, really good. You've been there, Blue.
Yes,
Amazing food. Yeah, amazing food. Jambalaya on point. It's 5-star Southern passing for me and everything. It was on point. The atmosphere is really good. If you go, make a reservation if you live in the Bay Area. Because we walked in, it was like an hour and a half wait. I'm like, I put my name down. Recognized me, pretty ass white folk. I'm like, I'm walking past you.
Usually, even working in the front are pretty girls. There's even one working there.
And what do you think about the boiling crab?
Oh,
that's right.
The boiling crab. Ooh, that was. I put a hurt on myself.
Actually, I like the boiling crab, but what I don't like is they don't clean the motherfucking shrimp.
No.
I fucking hate that shit.
That's the thing, and I didn't like it at first.
You
and
can't
then-
pay extra for that? I can't remember.
I haven't seen any goddamn option. I know I ordered shrimp and they had shipping still.
Yeah,
it's like,
they're not
I don't like
named.
I don't like eating the poo poo.
Yeah, because I look up. I with my friend BJ, as you know, he's a commercial fisher, and he'll get me shrimp just like that for $3 a pound.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
So
Yeah, you gotta clean this up,
Yeah,
take off the heads and everything. The sauce was amazing. I forget, it's like the combo sauce. I forget the actual name of it.
So what they do, right?
So
they
fucking
put like a line on your table and just come by and
They
you
give you
dump shit
they
on
give
your
you
table.
a bib. They put a wax piece of paper on the table, and like me and the professor went for like his birthday. We had 4 pounds of shrimp for an appetizer.
I got the oysters.
Oh man, then we got the king crab legs. It was a wrap. After that, I was burping the rest of the night.
Damn.
You guys had like 6 pounds of food.
Oh, we went to town.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to town.
Take one.
I didn't even eat that day. I was like, it just happened. I was like, oh, I can eat yet. He's like, oh, you want to go get some bullets? I was like, yeah, I can hold off on this appetite and everything. It's like back in the day when you got big grades and your parents were gonna take you to like Red Lobster, Sizzler, with all you can eat. And like, I ain't eating today. I'm getting my money's worth.
Alright.
It's one of those things. But
So,
yeah.
there's actually to the point. There's 2 Nolas that I know of that are in the thing. So
Okay.
yeah. So there's
You know- You know, next place you should go is Front Porch in San Francisco.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say French Laundry. I ain't got that money.
I'm gonna say Kaepernick there one of these days.
I looked at that menu. I was like, woo!
Yeah, that's fun. I'd like to hear your take on that.
Yeah, we should actually
French
take
Porch?
another.
Front Porch. Front
Front
Porch.
porch. Okay.
Yeah, we should take another trip there.
They actually changed their menu with the season, and the fall was the best.
Oh, I don't know if I can go there. I think the last time we tried to go like twice, and both times I was in the fucking hospital, wasn't I?
Yeah. I know he's gone. And
I went with the crew. That was good.
Yeah. All right. Sorry.
No, I'm done.
uh,
Make sure you guys talk about what's going on this weekend for the.
Yeah.
We'll close out with that.
Old Ninja and Blue. What you got going on?
So,
So-
Blue already went.
Did you?
Oh.
No, neither of us. Well, I'm still playing Destiny before year 3 comes out, so I'm trying to get like if you're playing it right now, you know that you only have 20 days to complete the task to get the year 2 like stuff or whatever. So I'm doing a little bit of that. I'm still playing No Man's Sky. We'll be watching this robot tonight. That shit is on tonight. We'll get that one again.
I might too.
Yeah, I'm also watching House of Cards because I know that
yes.
Stitch has finished it, I believe.
Yeah.
So I think we're the only two on the cast who's watching.
True.
It's such a really good show. That is definitely my recommendation.
Does it not make you want to grind harder at work?
It makes you want to
You'd be like, I can take over this shit. If I wanted to.
See, that's the problem. I already feel like I'm at that age, but now I feel like I should be more diabolical and make people do things that get them fired.
All you need is a badass bitch. It's
No,
willing
I
to
don't-
fuck other people.
That's true.
For team goals.
Yeah, that is my instead of a porn star of the week, I named me a Claire Underwood for sure because fun fact, she played the Princess Bride.
I thought she played Snot Girl.
No, she
Or-
played. So she it's Robin Wright. She was the Princess Bride back in the day.
Oh, she was that badass brunette.
Yeah, but she what is she blonde? Oh, brunette, blonde, whatever. She's bad now, especially now. So I need me a Claire Underwood. That'd be dope. But also, yeah. And then this weekend, I'm definitely going to at least one of the San Francisco Comic Con panels we have. Hopefully two. Other than that, yeah.
All right, Blue, what you got?
Yeah, so this weekend, unfortunately, I won't be a part of the panel because I'm actually going to a wedding, and it's some friends of mine. You've seen them on the live stream, Periscope I do when I'm at Beer Fest because they're usually the guys that I'm hanging out with. But yeah, I'm definitely doing that this weekend. Where the wedding's in Yosemite, which
Holy
is
shit.
kind of cool. But yeah, the hotel I'm staying at, it costs like normally it's $600 a night. But since we're part of the bride and groom party, it's like $350. So
Good price.
the hotel we're staying at is pretty fucking legit for that area. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much what I'm fucking doing. Now I'm gonna try to play some more Batman Telltale because I'm an hour and a half in it, and I heard that there's like another half an hour left. So
That doesn't make any goddamn sense at all to me.
the
Because
first episode is long as fuck.
well, typically with Telltale games, per episode, maybe an hour-ish, and then you're done with that. But maybe this is a long one, it sounds like.
Yeah, it's I'm almost to 2 hours now. Like you can watch my my gameplay on Twitch.
I'd like to see that. I
The
want to
first
see
one I
that.
did was 30 minutes long, then the next one was an hour long.
So that is twitch.com/BWTI.
Yeah. All right. You know what the fuck I'm
Oh, wait,
doing.
sorry, and one more thing. I actually posted up on Facebook that I created an event for the event this weekend where you guys been part of the panel.
San Francisco Comic Con.
Yeah.
So can't wait for that. Thank y'all for listening.
Oh wait, no, we got sponsors.
Go ahead.
You want to do it? Or you want me to do it?
Oh yeah. We're brought to you, like I said earlier at the beginning of the cast, by Loot Crate. If you want to sign up for Loot Crate and get a nice discount code, you can go to www.trylootcrate.com/VBAMBTI. You will enter the code BRIDGE10, like BRIDGE 10, the number 10. And you can save 10% off your Loot Crate order. Loot Crate, what they do is they send you a monthly subscription service. You can sign up for, I believe it's 1 month, 3 months, up to a full year if you want. And what they do is they will deliver to you a nice package. It's about it's probably larger than, I would say it's about 2 times or 1.5 times the size of like a shoebox full of nice goodies filled with comic or gaming type trinkets and toys and stuff. I personally signed up for the Pet Crate option, and I had mine this week, and it was actually a Suicide Squad Harley Quinn Pet Crate type thing. My dogs absolutely love it. It's
I still didn't get my Loot Crate.
God damn it.
Mail.
I don't want to say it's borderline annoying because my dog keeps squeaking his Harley Quinn mallet. It's just like,
Do you know why dogs do that?
oh, it's like it's killing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most pet owners don't know that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And, they absolutely love it. So it's really cool. I got that. I got some dog treats, some mallet dog treats. It got me a nice dog tag. I have a T-shirt with Deadpool and Dogpool for me
Nice.
and my dog and everything. It's really cool. The only recommendation I would say, oversize it for your dog just to be safe. I put it for an extra large. I thought my dog would fit an extra large, but he needed double XL and everything. But
Magneto is big as fuck.
He needs to go on a diet.
yeah,
What are you talking about?
he's technically sort
What,
of
he's got big
underweight.
bones
but-
or something?
I don't know what is what's going on with him.
He's thick
But,
as fuck.
They absolutely love it, and the best part was it arrived on my door for like National Pet Day, which was really
Oh, nice.
it was pretty cool and everything. While everyone's taking like little selfies, I'm just sitting there in my living room. It's like ding dong, and of course, like, whoa. I'm like, calm down. It's your Loot Crate. Chill the hell out. Whatever. We opened it. Lila was mad because I opened it without her and everything. She wanted to see what was in the Loot Crate.
Outside.
And it's really cool. And even though I had the Pet Crate one, like we said before, they have Anime Crate, they have WWE, they have gaming.
They also have what's called a Mega Crate.
I did see. I saw that today.
So if you subscribe to Loot Crate, every month they pick 15 random people and they get a Mega Crate. And this month it's ridiculous.
It's like
You get a
big
big
ass
TV,
U-curve TV
Yeah.
with surround sound or
a
some crazy
PS4,
stuff.
the Batman
PS4.
version.
Yeah, Loot Crate's taking care of people out there. So
Yeah.
like literally sign up. Make sure when you sign up, Lou, unlike me, that you do www.trylootcrate.com/BMBTI. Don't just put Loot Crate, but then put the code in. You'll save the 10%. But you want to give us a little bit of reference, saying, "Hey,
Yeah.
I got to Loot Crate because of BMBTI." Give us a little bit of love and support. Let Loot Crate know that we're doing our jobs, putting a great service for everyone that wants to have a nice Comic-Con basket gift delivered to their house on a monthly basis.
I love it.
I believe this month Loot Crate's gonna be Speed's gonna be the theme of the Loot Crate. So it might have some stuff from Back to the Future, might be like Batman stuff in there. There might be some Fast and Furious shit in there. So it's all
No.
about
I live in an anti-Batman house. I'm all Spider-Man.
God
Yeah.
damn.
That's what Lilo said.
I know. That's why I'm on the couch.
Be sure to go on iTunes, rate us, hit us up on Twitter @BeTheBTI, BenHeadProductions.com. Harambe was at InsideJob.com.
This month,
Leave us lots of questions for us. BTI hashtag it. We'll answer them next week. And give us a lot of feedback. Make sure you get on iTunes, Stitcher, rate us. We'll read your feedback as we get them.
Shout out to Roshika for fucking with us the whole damn cast.
Thanks, Stand Up Blake.
yeah. Well,
Also, the picture on Facebook too. Don't you?
Yeah, that was nice.
yeah. Don't forget, you can check out our Facebook page. Check out us at the San Francisco Comic Con this weekend. The information we posted today. Hopefully, we'll see you there. Come with your dang questions, and we'll be ready.
And we will be doing some meet and greets and high-fiving and shit.
Oh yeah, and on Saturday, I'm actually me and Mishka, we're celebrating our birthdays, so we're going to the playground in SF.
Yep.
So we have a couple of slots open if you're cool and we don't think you're creepy.
No
To
stoppers.
hang out, let's do some karaoke.
Well, unless you're Queen of Spades.
Queen of Spades are welcome.
Yeah. Anyway,
Thank y'all.
Bye, Fifth Harmony.
oh wait, god damn it, it took too long.
Ah.
No, I didn't
See
do
what y'all
perfectly.
doing? Oh, it didn't. Wasn't perfectly.
I thought we were done.
For real?
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
So what's going
What's
on now?
going on?
Now we gotta go back. Don't forget to smash that like button. If this is your first time in the Infinity Vault,
All right, now we're out there.